Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Jamfête Live. And guess what? We are together again, and I have a feeling something good is going to happen tonight. Something good is in store. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to this another episode of Jamfête Live. And guess what? Tonight we have some great surprises for you. Just a minute. We have some excellent guests for you tonight. We have two recording artists who are going to be we're going to be introducing them to you so that you can see their talent. Very talented artists. They are based here in Europe, and we've got an athlete who's going to be with us, and she is vying for a place on Jamaica's Olympic team. So she will be here in Paris this week trying to qualify for the Olympic Games. So that is going to be really cool. So you see, I'm wearing my Jamaican shirt because I want to support our athletes, Team 876. We are going to be supporting them. So we're going to be hearing from her a little later on. We have also Nathaniel Pete, who is the technical director of the Jamaican Karate team. They're going to be telling us what they're going to be up to here in Paris later this week, trying to qualify for the Olympic Games. So that is exciting. We have two recorded artists who are with us. We have Vicious from Belgium. Vicious from Belgium is going to be joining us. And we've got also Davanna, Sweet Davanna is going to be joining us. So guys, please share out the live. Lots and lots and lots of stuff going to be happening here. And guess what? We have a credit giveaway. And tonight is going to be for the person who is going to be able to be a little bit creative tonight. We're going to be discussing a little later on your favorite Jamaican nicknames. What was your nickname? Why you got that nickname? And of course, if you have one from your community that you want to share with us, the best nickname of the evening is going to get a credit courtesy of Jamfête and Jamfête Live. So we're all going to, we have a packed show here tonight. So just share the live, please, everyone. Thank you for your support. We are over 600 now. Last time I was with you, we were over 500. So I'm really excited about that. So let's see who is here. Deidre's Family TV is here with us. Deidre is the first one in our house tonight. So Deidre, welcome. Chef Andre is also here. Chef Andre, big up yourself. Dijon's World is here. Dijon's World saying hello. Wagwan Dijon, good to see you joining us. I think it might be the first time, you know. That girl Sharnette Vlogs is here also. Big up yourself, Sharnette. Good to see you. Tiffany Nation is here. The bright spot. Tiffany Nation is here. Yes, Tiffany, welcome to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yard Food. Yard Food is here. Good to see you, Yard Food. I hope you're doing well. What are you cooking tonight? What is for dinner tonight? Well, I'm saying dinner. It's 8 o'clock here in Paris. It might be 1 o'clock in Jamaica, so I'm not sure you guys are thinking about dinner yet. Nicknames. The person who is going to give me the funniest nickname from them community or district in Jamaica. Can you remember those nicknames? I want you to think about your nicknames because a little later on, we're going to be talking about nicknames. And if you want to share your nickname and the reason you were given that nickname, then it's coming up a little later on, all right? Don't move a muscle. House of Yorks is here. Bless up people, says House of Yorks. Welcome, House of Yorks. Very supportive channel, House of Yorks. So good to see you. The man himself, the big man, CDE TV is here saying hello. Welcome, CDE TV. Guys, if you're just joining us, we say we have a top show lined up here tonight. We have got a future Olympian because we believe in Team Jamaica. She's going to be here in Paris this week to try to qualify for the Olympic team. And we're going to be having her here on Jamfête Live. We're going to be talking to her. We're going to keep her, you know, it's a little bit of secret. She's coming on at about 8:30. Wouldn't it be great to see Jamaica winning a karate medal? You know, Jamaica, we win everything. We win Voice, what do you call it? The Voice. We win X Factor. Olympic jumping and the running. It would be good to see us win an Olympic gold medal or even a medal in karate. That would be excellent. So we're going to be cheering for Team Jamaica in just about 20 minutes. They're going to be joining us here on Jamfête Live. Jamfête is growing. I like it. I have my back cover tonight, but indeed we are growing. Thank you to every single one of you. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. Jamfête is growing indeed. Beauty Citrine and family. Guys, you notice Beauty Citrine changed her channel name. She is now Beauty Citrine and family. So that's our friend over there in Trinidad and Tobago. Beauty, live out of Tobago, guys. Saying good day to everyone. CDE says, Jamfête, I'm trying to line up an interview for you. All right, CDE. Anytime, any place. We say Team Jamaica. We promote Jamaican culture here in France and, of course, on YouTube. Anything Jamaican. And tonight, I'm giving out a credit to, first, I want you to tell me about your nicknames, and then you're going to tell me about some of the nicknames from your community and district and all these things. We're going to try to crown the best Jamaican nickname, all right? But that is for a little later on. We're supposed to be having also a recording artist out of Belgium who goes by the name of Vicious. Vicious, who is here, Jamaican singer based in Belgium. So we're going to be talking to him. We're going to be talking to Davanna Sweet from Belgium as well. She's a recording artist, and she's going to be telling us about her link to, you know, the great, my God, my memory will leave me. Scratch Perry, Lee Scratch Perry. And also we have Mama Susie from Belgium, who's coming to talk nicknames with us later. Yard Food saying hello to Beauty Citrine. Charming is here. She said it's not charming, it's charming. So all my life I've been pronouncing this name as charming, but charm is saying, I know charming it is charming. I guess just like how you said church, you said charming. So I'll always pronounce that name wrong. I'm correcting you tonight, all right? Who have we got also tuning in? Let us welcome everybody who's joining us for the first time. Guys, please share the like. Please remember to give me a thumbs up if you haven't yet done so. And of course, if you're new, please give me the little subscription. All right, Beauty sending back hello to CDE and Yard Food. All right, guys, remember, think of your nicknames. We're going to be going nicknames a little later on, all right? And we're going to be talking Olympics. Jamaica has an Olympic hopeful who is going to be joining us in just over 20 minutes. And that's going to be exciting. In the meantime, Mr. Vicious, if you are hearing me, it is time to... It's time to join me backstage, guys. You know, I'm going to be allowing you to discover some talents, mostly here in Europe, but not only in Europe. So if you're a singer, DJ, artist, whatever, you can let me know, and we can get you here on our program on Jamfête Live. That girl, Sharnette, is back saying, hey, host. Good to see you, Sharnette. Good to see you joining us. House of York says, yes, we win everything. Let's add karate to the mix. Gold, we say. Yes, and if you've got questions for her about how she get into karate and all of that, you need to, you know, get those questions ready so that we can ask her a little later on. You know, when we were talking about crime and violence and domestic abuse and how the women in Jamaica sometimes, you know, are victims of domestic violence, and we were saying that, you know, it is important to teach our girls some karate, you know, some karate lessons, let them defend themselves. So we're going to see how she got into karate and how she is now at the last qualifying round to be in the Olympics. In other words, if she finishes in the top 3 here in Paris, she will be in the Olympic Games. And she's going to be joining us here on Jamfête. We're going to give her some love and support, guys. Let us support our talents. Khalil is here. Khalil Garden saying, hello, peeps. All love to our karate team. Good to see you joining us, Khalil. Good to see you, my friend. I'm not seeing you, but I'm not seeing you by me. What happened? Says that girl, Sharnette. All right, Sharnette, let me check. Let me check. Check. Let me check in, guys. In the meantime, guys, remember to share to share our live, bring some friend, bring some enemy too. We have to keep the enemies watching us down. Bring some friend, bring a neighbor, bring an enemy, bring somebody to the live tonight, all right? Let me just check if I've got that girl Charlotte. I think I might have you, but let me just check. Now check Charlotte. House of York saying, yeah man, I have you. Long time, long time. I need to, you know what? I realize that I haven't been like watching a lot of videos from a lot of content creators. Because trust me, sometimes Booker Mass are very demanding. But don't worry, guys. In 3 weeks, I'm on holidays for 2 months. So you know, say yes or no, no more. So I will catch up. So if I haven't been watching your videos and commenting, don't worry. Charlotte, I do promise I'm going to be visiting you a little bit more often, but I do have you, all right? CDE saying hello to Charm, House of York saying hello to CDE. Let's just check because I'm not seeing Vicious backstage. I mean, I want no Willie pile up in our lineup tonight. Hey, that rhymed, don't. I am rhyming, guys. Maybe I should go into songwriting. Blooming with the Lennons is here saying good morning, host and everyone. Hi, Blooming. Hello, how are you? It is 8 p.m. here in France, 8:14 to be exact. So we're already at evening time. But we are saying good morning to you and everyone. Khalil getting hello from Beauty. Beauty saying big up to Jamfête and Blooming with the Lennons. Big up to you as well. I'm at work. I only can stay for a few minutes. All right. So if you're not going to be here, I can tell you what you're going to miss. You're going to miss an Olympic future champion. You're going to miss Davanna Sweet, who's going to be joining us. Mama Susie is coming back with the excitement a little later. But as usual, you know, we feature our talents here in Europe. And I'm going to bring on stage Charmin Williams saying she's checking in. Chef Andre is here as well. So big up yourself, Chef Andre. Big up yourself. I'm going to bring on stage an artist who is based here in Europe. He goes by the name of Vicious. Wagwan, Vicious. How are you, sir? I'm not hearing Vicious. Let's see what's going on. Check if you're muted. All right, you're unmuted now. But I'm not hearing anything. All right, so CDE is asking, do you know Trudy Bell? CDE, I do know her, but not personally, but I know about her. I watch her. And actually, I sent her a request a few weeks ago, but I know she didn't read the message. So I don't know. If you could, I would appreciate that. But I did send her a request like 2 to 3 weeks ago. Might have been 3 weeks ago, actually, before her play. And I didn't, she hasn't yet read the message. So I sent it on Facebook, I think it was. So, Mr. Vicious, I'm still not hearing you, sir. So in the meeting, not a sound, not there. So CD, tell her to send her a message, please, and she will respond to me. I need her up here. We want her on the Jamfête Live. So Vicious, I don't know, something not plugging on the right thing, but we're not hearing at all. So Tups Akoko, my friend from Nantes in France, is here. Big up yourself, Tups Akoko. She's growing as well, guys. She is a content creator as well. So big up to Tups Akoko, saying big up to Jamfête. My friend is here, Mexi Jam. Jamming with Mexi Jam. My friend out of London City is here. Mexi Jam, big up yourself. Big up yourself. We have Vicious on stage, but there's a problem with the mic. Vicious is in an art.
Yeah, hear me now. Yeah, yes. Hear me now. Oh, yeah, man. Man. Blessings to everyone, each and every one.
Yeah, man. I saw the technology can have weed sometimes, but good to see you here. Live. So, Vicious, tell us a little bit about yourself. So you end up in Belgium and all these things. But you're Jamaican. You're a true Jamaican, right?
That's right. Born and grew up. I'm raised in Jamaica.
All right. I know you're based in Belgium.
Belgium, that's right.
All right. So what kind of music you do?
Well, you know, my culture, dancehall and reggae, of course. And I did some crossover music as well, like some rap, pop, everything, you know, show my versatility to the world. Yeah.
All right. Let's just welcome Matthew Mick, who is here. All those new people who are coming for the first time, and those who are coming back, we're welcoming you. Your girl Lala is here saying, "You miss me." Of course, we miss you, Lala. We miss you. We miss you. House of York saying, "Blessings to Vicious." Moy and my Jamaican French family is here saying, "Greetings to everyone." So welcome.
Greetings to everyone. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Have a blessed day and a prosperous year.
Yeah. My saying Jamaica to the world. So how are things in Belgium? Is it easy to get like a show? I know it's COVID and all them something.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I already booked for a show, several shows coming up, you know, but we're still watching the restriction from the COVID stuff. Right.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult for artists at the moment. So we're trying to support how we can. You have a YouTube channel, so we're gonna post it in the link in a minute, or you can post it in the comment section. We'll just pin it at the top. All right.
Okay.
So guys, if you want to hear Vicious sing, you need to put it in the comment. We want to hear Vicious sing or free Vicious or something.
Please.
All right. Mama Susie, what going?
Me there with my tough self, brother. I couldn't put on a wig today. If I put on a wig in the 30 degrees, me that surely expire. I mean, I want to expire upon Jamfête.
Not at all. It is hot. It's very hot in Paris. Very, very hot. Now, if you want to put sun up there. Mama Susie, this is the topic for tonight. It's nickname. You know, at Jamaica, everybody have a nickname. Some of them the hottest nicknames that come out of Jamaica. Anyway, we're not don't talk yet. All right, so Vicious, if you're ready, you can take it away. Let us discover the talent of Mr. Vicious.
Yeah, come again.
All right, you have a bus to tune for me?
Jaja. All right, fully.
We're not tired over here, so we just go to the point, you know?
All right. Well, you don't know me have one. Cause right now in these times, you know what take place though. I may say, oh Father, Father, oh Father, Father, you alone run this world, yeah. And you are the cure for corona. Oh Father, Father, oh Father, Father, you alone run this world, yeah. And you are the cure for corona. Them come and them talk about philosophy. Them can't mislead nor guide way. It's like them don't know the power of the Almighty. Him a guide, protect and shield way. Come here, my sisters and brothers. Let's put our hands together. When we pray, God heal us forever. Forever and ever, forever. I say, Father, Father. Oh, Father, Father. You alone run this world, yeah. And you are the cure for corona. Trouble. Fully.
Trouble did it. Mama Susie, where do you find this artist here?
Time.
So how long have you been in Belgium?
Well, approximately 2 years now.
Okay. How do people in Belgium accept or receive the Jamaican culture?
Well, trust me, you know, anywhere and everywhere we go, by talking, we have acceptance by how we talk. So that alone, it's a way of, you know, understanding. But yeah, man, Belgium people, them as long as you keep consistent and in everything you're doing, then they have a chance to keep on listening to you, follow you up about everything. But I started as a dancer first, you know, because I'm a dancer as well.
Oh,
you know. So yeah, and I take the music because music is in my blood. It runs through my blood. Barrington Levy is my uncle. Sizzla Cullen, you know. Shaggy them
Guys, you
everybody.
hear that? The big, massive Barrington Levy, Barrington Levy nephew, you know, Jamfête Ghana lead.
Yeah, man.
We're Ghana lead.
Trouble.
Trouble did it. We have 8 more minutes. So if you want to sing something else, we're open.
Yeah. All right, but this is a positive thing, you know.
Always.
So we're going to shoot fast, you know. Jamfête. Am I alive? Doing what I like. Yeah. The haters who are fight me. Yeah. No lose fighting to surviving. Yeah. You can't stop me. Father God about me. Yeah. Jamfête. Shoot to the star, my star can fall. Never go low, my brain can start. Try to let in a big one part. In the move back bit. When I try on the black, we be shoot black key for the 5 up the clutch back and all them thugs them get it crack. My fire go shot with it. Move back. So the matic clock. But if I'm going to pick up shot, fancy come go shoot up now. And apprentice when it come to this. Well, the matic up the back half a piece. In the watch I run them get bullets. Never ever. Send they check to me. Right now, me got in them destiny. Kaboom, so the thing go. Fi boss out the bingo. Line funeral. Shoot that up and show them on me gringo. Better fucking face. The badness that amazing. I'm about to with the Netherlands. Fly by button on the fader one. Jamfête. Am I alive? Doing what I like. Yeah.
In bad, Mama Susie. In bad.
Yeah, man. In bad, man. Him have a wicked song where tear on YouTube now called The Big Bums.
Yeah,
You know,
right now.
so it's a dancing song where everybody do them move and then them send it in and then you can see how everybody take to the big bums.
It's
You know?
like a sort of, so we need to get the French people them panic, man.
Yeah, the big bums. Yeah, man.
Voice of a buzz, what you mean?
The voice of a boss says more live.
Right now, my last release, my second to last release. Right now, it's going crazy right now in Belgium, man, because it's a cool tour.
Yeah.
It's a festival. So I did a song for a festival, anthem for the festival. I did the song for it, and they're having a school tour all around Belgium. And then after, they leave to other countries in Europe, you know? So that's a big bounce.
So just give us one line of the big bounce before we move on.
Belgium, me a beg you do the bounce, yeah. The dancer, it a mash up Jamaica. If you can't do it, I will teach ya. Do a video there, you send it for my Insta. The big bounce. We are doing the big bounce. Watch it now. Do the big bounce. You know what? I'm a dancer rude boy from Kingston. Make I tell a little story about Jam Done. Select a play a big tune, the boss gun. Do a big bounce, look but don't run. Belgium, me a beg you do the bounce, yeah. The dancer, it a mash up Jamaica. Watch it now.
The big bums.
You know what?
The big bums.
Yeah, well,
Do the big bums.
So Vicious, tell us how we can contact you and reach out to you. Hopefully we'll see you at our festival in France in November. But in the meantime, where can people see your music?
Most definitely. But now I'm gonna send the link in the comment section so they can. But on Instagram, official Vicious 1 on Instagram. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, I think Jamaica is probably the country with the most talented people. Trust me. And you know, when we see young men doing music, we just have to encourage them. So Vicious, big up yourself. Thank you for joining us.
All right, then.
We're going to welcome some special people in a minute. I'm going to introduce them, but Mama Susie, I'm going to bring up 2 people, so I'll join you. You can join me back later, all right? All right, so thank you so much, Vicious. Thank you. Remember to put the link in the comment section, all right? All right, so guys, remember, oh my God, Vicious is on fire. But we've got somebody else who is on fire, and she is a Jamaican talent who is on the verge of qualifying for the Olympic Games. All right, so she's coming up next. We have got with us also a man who needs no introduction, Mr. Nathaniel Pete. Nathaniel Pete is not only the chairman of Jamaican Karate in the UK, but he's also uh, not. I don't know if you have another device that you might need to turn on because I'm getting a feedback. I'm getting a feedback. So if you have the YouTube open, you can turn it off. All right. But Mr. Nathaniel Pete, he is chairman of Jamaicans Inspired, but he was nominated as one of the top business entrepreneurs in the UK. A lot of titles Nathaniel Pete has. And now he's technical director for the Jamaican Karate team. Mr. Pete, welcome to Jamfête Live.
Yeah, man, boy, I don't understand why you give me such a big announcement like that. You know, because you know, say me that's humble and that. That's why I have a dip on a hoodie right now. But it's all good, you know. And thank you so much, Edward, for just the gracious introduction. And big up to all the listeners of this amazing platform. You know, Jamfête is doing big things in the diaspora in Europe, and I hear representing, in fact, the Jamaica Karate team. I've been doing karate for many years, in fact, and within the United Kingdom where I reside, I've been very active in terms of having martial arts schools and so forth. And then when I saw that karate was going to be position in the next Olympics. This was about 6 years ago when they decided it would. I say, you know what, we need to get Jamaica there. And so this was working with some of the federation members in Jamaica, as well as getting some athletes on the schedule in terms of training them up to now have the opportunity to qualify. And just to give you a bit of background around it, the Jamaica Olympic Association only ratified us as an official federation about 4 years ago. And that took a lot of effort to actually do that. But we managed to get it working. And within the first year of us, pulling in Jessica Cargill, Alton Brown, into the Kenneth Edwards, into the very first ever international competition that we did at the Pan American Championships. We had a historic win for Jamaica, the very first international podium winners, right, Edward? I mean, this was with a team of 3 athletes that we managed to achieve this great accomplishment, which was done in 2019. And we had 2020, which was lockdown, so there was no Olympic Games planned. But now we have positioned ourselves whereby we have 2 athletes that are going to be competing for a spot at the Tokyo Olympics at the qualifying tournament, which is going to be held in Paris this coming weekend. And this is where I am leading the team as a technical director, representing the president, Shehan Tony Robinson from Jamaica. But I'm here as a technical director for the World Karate Federation Jamaica Karate team, team manager, going over to Paris with them. So it's an amazing opportunity for these guys.
Yes, man. I don't think some people might understand how huge it is that we have got to the last hurdle to get our karate athletes in the big Olympics in Tokyo. This is massive news, isn't it?
This is a big thing. I mean, for them to even be in the top in the world, for them to go to a qualification tournament, because if you're not at the level of an international athlete within the top 20, within the top 50 in the world, you cannot attend something like this. When you're speaking about the top 20 in the world now have to come together now for spacings of 5 people, right? This is very difficult, a very difficult thing to achieve. And considering that we are a young federation coming out of Jamaica, it's such a huge accomplishment. I mean, the athletes are second generation Jamaicans, so they're not born in Jamaica. However, they've been in the diaspora areas. Alton Brown hails from Jamaica originally. Mom and dad, from Jamaica, but it grew in the UK. Previously competed with the English team, but then again, they said that he would not have the capability to go on.
Right.
But he completely defied them by then going to compete with mom and dad's country and completely smash up the PKF, the Pan American Karate Division, over 53 countries in that
Wow.
region. He is ranked number 2 against the United States. And when you look at the competition against the USA, a big team USA, where you had about 28 people in this tournament, and we had a tiny team of 3 Jamaicans.
Wow.
And what them say? We'll come over Talawan. Not true. I'm gonna go in there. I will do what we have to do. And now he is within the top 20 in the world now,
Wow.
going for this qualification tournament in Paris.
So guys, you hear, it's not just about kicking and thumping in Jamaica. You can use your talent in a positive way. We are here now with athletes who are, I'm going to start saying who are going to the Olympics, because I believe in them. And I'm saying that our Olympians, they're going to be going to the Olympics to represent Jamaica in karate. That is something huge. And karate is not a popular sport, we could say, in Jamaica. So what will this do for people who might have talents in karate?
Yeah, man, this is a real big opportunity for those in Jamaica. I mean, we've been working with the Jamaican Karate Federation. There's probably about 8 federations in Jamaica, and very senior chief instructors in Jamaica that do karate in Jamaica. But we are going to be developing a full program. In fact, we have bolstered and pulled together international experts, referees, coaches to begin a Commonwealth type of initiative of training, bringing international level martial artists into Jamaica to help them to develop their skills in fighting, and also in what we refer to as kata, which is a pattern type of system where you're doing movements like this on the mat, and it's kind of more a performance type of thing what you're doing. But it is to really build on the legacy that many of these people within the diaspora have got, and pulling that talent back into Jamaica. We have opportunity for the young people to come into this now, because martial arts is a vehicle of self-development and discipline and focus and mental attitude, as well as a viable sport, as well as a viable way of keeping fit, and also personal protection. And so this is something where we're building out this vehicle in Jamaica with the Jamaican Karate Federation. And so if young people want to engage within this, they can connect directly with the Jamaica Karate Federation. We are online, jamaicakarate.com. You can go to the website and leave your email address and so forth, and then we can connect it to people on the ground in Jamaica that will help you with that, as well as other diaspora members. So there might be people in the French diaspora, in the Belgium diaspora, or in Germany, or in Holland over there, or even in Spain or other regions. And if you're from a Jamaican heritage and you're a competitor in karate, and you can't get anywhere with your national federation because of racism or discrimination, or them things that they can't do it because you're a black person, right? Then come and do it for Jamaica. We will give you the opportunity to go to Jamaica and then go and compete in a platform where you can be amongst other Jamaicans that are competing, and then perhaps get selected for the national squad. And that will be something very important then for you. And so really just encouraging as many people for that. And we really want people to watch the competition that's going to be happening.
Definitely. I will have my pot cover ready and waiting, because this is not going to miss me. But just before, because we have an athlete who is backstage, guys, and we're going to be bringing her up in a minute. But I just wanted to ask, because given that it's not track and field, it's not football, have you been able to garner enough support from corporate Jamaica? Meaning, have you been able to find money because these things cost money and it takes money. So how has that side of things been?
This has been so hard, because one of my key members of the team, Jessica Cargill, who is the one that qualified for the Pan American Games, did not get the money that she needed. Again, corporate Jamaica has not really helped at all, with this. And the JOA has tried as much as they can, but the JOA has a number of different sporting activities they have to fund. I mean, you have netball, you have rugby, and that's a team of many people where you're looking at a club size type of team here, where you have 3 or 4 competitors which are trying to do this. And the financial support just has not been there. Even with the athlete that's coming on, she has made huge sacrifices in terms of, being away from her family for 3 months, having to fork out the money for herself. Other athletes which have used credit card. Even today, I had to get my coronavirus coronavirus, and the athletes were one of the athletes and the coach was with me. We had to pay for our own PCR testing. That's over 100 and something pounds. That's 130, 150 euros that we're looking at, you know, in terms of doing this. And so the support in terms of accommodation, the competitions outside of the major qualifying competitions or the major point development competitions, we haven't had much support. But I really have to big up the GOA, because the GOA has really dipped their hands in their pockets and tried to give us money towards this initiative, as well as the Pan American Championships that we had done so well at. And it just shows the incubation. When we get the financial support, it's good. A lot of this has been done from voluntary services, and but we definitely need more, and we need the support from the public. All right, so we need people to come in and leave comments on the WKF YouTube channel, and when the things are going on, we just need Jamaica support, definitely.
Yeah. And House of York is saying one thing with Jamaicans: we bloom wherever we are planted. We're a resilient set of people. Mexican says, for real, we are built of steel.
It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. You know, man, because Jamaica resilient still. And then where we go, we just go out there. We're versatile, you know, we can switch to, like, give me some French now. Edward, come on, give me some French.
On est très fort en Jamaïque.
Then I see it, versatile. Versatile. Yo, I'm a day in the UK right now. Watch me switch up now. Hello, everybody. I am talking to you from London, England. Then I see it, Jamaica versatile like that. We look where we tell them I can go in anywhere, you know. And let me tell you something. When we were down in Panama, right, where we had all of these other countries there, and we had Jamaica with 3 people there, and there was whole heap of big countries there. USA have 20 odd people and a full, you know, team from South America and all of these other countries there. And when we got onto the final stage against the United States, who do you think they were cheering from? Was it not Jamaica? Again, we gained the traction of the stadium. Now, this is a different type of tournament because they're not allowing people in because of the coronavirus. So there's not going to be, it's a different type of competition. And I'm hoping that our athletes that are not used to going to every single tournament will have the upper hand with that because of an empty stadium. They're used to kind of training by themselves, not with you know, many people, but you know, just with small groups of individuals where the other athletes have big tournaments they go to and everything like that. So, you know, we need the support from Jamaica. We need your support. Go and follow the Jamaica Karate team on Instagram. We need the support, man. We need you guys to come out for us, definitely, because they need that support. They've been by themselves working hard, and they've managed to by themselves get themselves onto this level whereby there are top athletes competing against other top athletes in the world. And now Jamaica, the flag, we have our flag now positioned right there with the other flags of the top athletes within the world going for this qualification tournament. So we need the support. Please come and support us.
All right, so I think that as we're asking for the support, we need to show that this is not fake news. So we have a talent backstage. We have Valentina Zulatarova, who is going to be joining us now on stage. Valentina, bonjour.
Hello, bonjour. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to have you here. And guys, I want you to just write in the chat, go Valentina. It's Valentina with a Y, all right? So let her feel your love and support. And as soon as you put it in the chat, I'm going to be putting it up on stage. All right, so Valentina, tell us about yourself. Why does a lady want to know how to kick and punch and all these things?
Well, it's a funny story, actually. I started karate when I was 6 years old. It was my mother's idea. I had severe asthma as a child. And so karate was never really something that I wanted to do in the beginning. I was scared I would get beat up the first day. But from the moment I joined, I loved it. I just fell in love with the sport. And it's empowered me in everything that I have ever done. So it's given me a lot of confidence and a lot of control over my emotions. So it's definitely something good, not just for lady, for boys, for girls, for everybody.
Because many people don't see karate as a physical sport because they might see you just, but it takes out a lot out of you. It's a good workout, isn't it?
Absolutely. And especially ever since karate became an Olympic sport, the level has just exponentially increased, and it's so much faster, so much more athletic. There's so much going on in the nuances with the top fighters that you really have to be engaged fully, not just physically, but also mentally.
Right. How does an athlete, say, you for example, how do you keep motivated? How do you stay motivated? Because I'm sure that there have been times when you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. There's not enough money. There's not enough support. But you just keep on going on. How do you do that?
I think back to a lot of the sacrifices I've made. It's been this is a interesting Olympics or Olympic journey for any athlete, because it's extended it to 5 years rather than 4 with the postponement. Right. And I think back to who's watching me. I have 3 little boys who are looking up to see the Jamaican flag, to see their mom represent their dad's country. And they're just, that's my inspiration. That's what I draw upon.
So Nathaniel, how do we support these athletes more? Now, yes, once upon a time we needed corporate Jamaica to be able to put in money or support, but now we have social media. Now we can go directly to people and say, guys, help us, do something.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody can just link us upon Instagram, just go to the Instagram channel, just start following the Insta. What we're gonna do after this is put a link on there. Even if we could have a GoFundMe or something like that, we can just sew in, because the athlete them have to pay for the coronavirus not vaccination, but the testing, PCR testing. This thing is expensive, man, because you think about the flight over from the various regions where people are coming from, and go into before them leave, them have to take a test. When them land, them have to take a test. After that, them have to take a test. Them have to take another test before them get on the plane, and then another test when them go back home. No, all of these tests are about $150 each, right? Yeah. So before you know it, they spend $600 and something, which is the same cost of the flight ticket. Yeah, right. So it's just really to help them with the recovery financially, because they have done this really just from the heart and the mind and the love for the country. I mean,
as Valentina said, they were planning for a 4-year journey, and now they've had to add a supplementary year. So that's even more resources than what they would have initially planned.
That's right. That's right. And this is where we really kind of need even smaller companies to help us with this, because the athletes would gladly kind of big them up and big the companies up, when they're doing their things, and know this. And really, when you're looking at the sacrifices, especially from Val, she has really worked so hard to achieve this goal. There has been so many hurdles that this woman has been through. I mean, hardship, I mean, tears that she has sown. And I'm seeing this as a background person trying to help her to get up into this. There has been significant difficulties with this. However, now we're in a position whereby we have the opportunity now here to represent our beautiful country of Jamaica. Like they say, we will look about Wetalawa, and this is a tiny team. We have those 2 people going through on this, and we need the support against other team sizes like the US with seven people, and they have a full arsenal of support around them as well. That's the technical support, that's the psychologist, that's the sports therapist, that's everybody, nutrition specialist, all around them. We just have a team of 5 people. But 2 athletes, and this is where we really need your support. So please do link us at Jamaica Karate on Instagram, and you can follow the athletes there. You'll see the comments there of the athletes which are there. Also, Alton Brown and Team Valley 2020. That's her link right there. She's got there. In fact, if I can change mine as well. You can link me as well. But we need more people to support, definitely. And I know Val can speak definitely in terms of her difficulties that she's had. And what she hopes for as well.
Absolutely. Sorry guys, I haven't been welcoming a number of people who have come in. I saw Chef Raja Vlog, Kate Lee, Valentina Laz, Ricardo Lewis, Teachers Family TV. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you all. So Valentina, tell us about some of your struggles. As Nathaniel said, how difficult has this journey been?
Well, you know, when I first started competing, I came back after having 3 children. I was not even in the top 100 or 200 athletes. So I had to really climb up my way through the rankings, go to all of these competitions, and try to prepare as best I can after coming back from a break in the sport. And also at a time when the level is much higher than ever because everyone is working so hard to try to get to these Olympic Games because we only have one shot in Tokyo. So a lot of times I would go on journeys and I'd buy a one-way ticket because that's all I could afford. And I'd be there sitting in some unknown country waiting for my paycheck so I could buy the trip to the next competition because the calendar was so packed. We had one competition in Asia, the next competition in South America, the next one in Europe, all sometimes in a span of a month or 2 months. So when you tell these stories to normal people who are not crazy committed, they think it's insane. They don't understand how anybody could take such a leap of faith. But from the very beginning, for me, this has always been a sure thing. You know, no matter how unclear the road always has been. And just these past few months, everything's been coming together. It's just so exciting. We're going to Paris in a few days. It's actually happening. The last couple of months, we've had some support from the Jamaican Institute of Sport, and the JOA has been so supportive for this particular event coming up. So I'm just very thankful and very grateful. And everybody that's ever been in my corner from around the world. I mean, I see here we have people tuning in from Ukraine, from Canada, from Jamaica, and it really means the world. People might think it's just another comment or another shout out, but to us athletes, it makes a world of a difference to know that people are wishing you well and supporting you from around the globe.
Definitely. And guys, it's not just to be proud when we see the national anthem going up, it's to acknowledge the process. It is a process. Shelly Fraser doesn't run 10.6 like that.
Trust me.
Just get up and just do it. It is hard work. It's a process, and they need to feel our support every step of the way. Mr. P, don't you agree with me, sir?
Yeah, man, 100%. Because when you're looking at in particular Alton and Val, who are going for this, they've had to sacrifice away from family. You know, Val has got 3 beautiful young boys, Jamaican, you know, citizens. These boys are just heaven, man. When you see them do them little karate move, and they're proud of mommy, but daddy's looking after the kids because mommy has to be on this vision and she has to stay on track. It's an enormous sacrifice. And so it's important that they see the support because it's a lonely journey for these athletes. And it's going to be even more lonely for them because there is no spectators allowed in the stadium, meaning that they are for the first time going to be met with a silent stadium. And that this is going to require a great amount of connectivity before they go in. They need to feel the support before. They need to see the comments on the social media before. They need to see the Twitter going off. They need to see the Instagram going off. They need to see the videos reposted and reshared on Instagram. They need to see that because when they get into that, once they go through that door into the stadium, there's only 2 people allowed in there. That's going to be me and the other person that is coming with me. That is the community specialist and technical director that we're bringing along. That is coming in. And kumite is a Japanese word for fighting. Yeah. All right. So we really are focused on trying to get as much support as possible. So please do follow the karate team, follow Team Alton, follow Team Valley. Ensure that we tweet them up and share them on Facebook and take a screenshot of this YouTube and share your message. I was on Jamfête YouTube watching this today. I was online watching this, and I've seen these. And you know, to share the content, you know, and make sure we ensure that people know that there is a Jamaican team that is coming to Europe to compete at this qualification tournament, which is going to be happening this weekend.
So, guys, you hear that? Please share the athletes link. You know, one thing though, you know, if there's a mix-up or some negative news, it gets spread so fast. But here we had, for example, Valentina coming to France, and I'm guilty as charged. We didn't have the French people, the Jamaican diaspora here in France, we were not riled up and talking about it. And it's a big deal. You understand? But if it was some negative mix-up, it would be out there in social media and everybody would be sharing it and everybody would be liking it and commenting and stuff. So, guys, this is an opportunity to make a difference in Valentina's life, in Alton's life, in the Jamaican Karate Federation journey. We can just simply follow Valentina on Instagram. Make a comment to say, I saw you on the Jamfête interview and I am with you 100%. Something as simple as that makes a difference for an athlete. Because the support, it's like football. When you play the home ground, they do better than when they play away. So that support is key, right, Valentina?
Absolutely, absolutely. Makes all the difference.
And you know, it's not only just looking at these teams. There are some other teams that need the support as well, you know, because all of the small teams that are coming around as well, you know, try to follow the Jamaica Olympic Association page as well, so you can see everything else. We need the support, and you know, if you support one sport, please try to support the others as well. This is about Jamaica, and you know, there's some serious talent from within this. I mean, Alton Brown, I was with Alton today on his last training session, and he's just looking like fire. He's very focused on his training right now at the moment, so he couldn't do this interview as well, and otherwise I know he would be here. But again, he lost his brother through knife crime, and you know, he's doing this really not only for his country but for the legacy of his brother as well, and Val for her children as well as the country. And you know, she is such a talented woman as well, because you know, she constantly kind of has her music, which is motivating the team as well, because Val is a bit of a musician herself, and you know, it's just really nice to have this type of energy. It's a really family spirit that we have. It's a tight unit, and we really appreciate support that anyone can give us at this time.
Definitely. So Val is multi-talented. That is so cool. I'm gonna see if I can drop one of her tunes in a few minutes. But in the meantime, Val, what's your talent like in the kitchen? What Jamaican meal do you like to cook? What's your favorite?
Ackee and saltfish, definitely my favorite. But you know, my mother and I have created a variation of ackee and saltfish with prawns. So that's one of my favorite creations. Ackee with prawns.
Okay, so guys, you hear that? Of course, being away from Jamaica and sometimes not getting the right ingredients, I've had to try several different combinations. So I've tried ackee with kalaloo. I tried ackee with kalaloo last week, and it was good.
It's good.
Yeah, so sometimes you have to, you know, break out of the combination. So ackee and saltfish, that's the power meal for Team Val. Guys, remember, if you haven't yet subscribed, I want you to take 1 minute pause, jump over to Instagram and look for Team Valley 2020 and hit that subscription button, like a picture, and right under it, Jamfête sent you. Okay, so that she can feel the love and support. If you don't have money, because would like to make some money to support her. But if you don't have money, that is one way you can contribute to this journey. And remember, guys, Hell and Powder House in Paris, starting, you arrive on Thursday. When do you arrive here?
Wednesday. Thursday is the registration, and I fight on Friday, and Alton Brown fights on Saturday.
So all the Parisian people who are here, all those in France, my French family, I can see you here. Charm is here as well. Tupsa Coco, all of these are Jamaicans here in France. We want to make sure that whenever she's fighting, we feel an earthquake, because our support is going to be there. It's going to be virtual, but she will win it, because we're going to go over there Friday morning and we're going to say good luck, Valentina, good luck, Val, good luck, whatever. It doesn't matter if you spell it wrong. It don't matter. Just go over there and say good luck, Val, and let her feel that energy and support so that she can go and conquer. And she needs to be in the top 3. Is that it?
That's right. Yes.
Top 3. How many competitors are there?
In my category, there are 60 competitors. There will be a fight-off through the elimination rounds at first. They'll pick top 4, and then in the afternoon, the top 4 will do a round robin, and 3 out of 4 will make it.
All right. Is it streamed? Do you know where we can watch it?
Yes, the WKF YouTube channel. It will be streamed live on the WKF YouTube channel, World Karate Federation.
WKF. We need to go over there and we need to just be putting out the Jamaican flag.
Yo,
listen, we need to. What time is your fight? Your first fight, Val?
I'd have to double check on the schedule. It depends on the draw. Also, once it comes out, so we'll know more on Thursday night.
But guys, please try them on in WWF. Is that right? WWF.
No, WKF.
Go to wrestling. WKF, right? It's on your screen. WKF's YouTube channel. Let us go over there and let us make them feel the Jamaican fire. All right? On Friday morning, we need to send Val to Tokyo. We need to send, I'm practicing my Tokyo expressions, because we need to be in Tokyo. And if Jamaica is there doing karate, that would be amazing.
Yo, that would be a big thing.
Japan loves reggae music too, so we'll get the support there.
And guess what, Val? Guess where the next Olympics will be? After Tokyo.
Which the winter or the?
No. The next Summer Olympics after Tokyo. In 2024. Yes, the Olympics are coming to Paris. Yeah, the Olympics are coming to Paris, guys. In 3 years' time.
3 years. That's it. As long as they're not a COVID-22.
Listen, let us hope not. All right. So we hope that not only Tina is going to conquer Paris this time, but maybe in 3 years' time, she's going to defend her title at the Olympics. Guys, with your support. Right, Valentina?
Yes, we have the one chance for karate right now for 2020.
I saw a GoFundMe link recently concerning you. Is it a link that is still active?
It is. Yes, it is still active.
All right, guys. So there is a GoFundMe link. Maybe we can try and get it on the live. But there is a GoFundMe link if you want to. It doesn't matter if it's $1, $2, $5, $10. It no matter. Every single penny, one cocoa full basket, as we say in Jamaica. One penny will make a difference. So, guys, I'm gonna try to find the GoFundMe link and share it where you can really support Valentina with your $1, $5, $10, 5,000. It doesn't even matter. She will feel the support. All right. So, Nathaniel.
Yes.
So let's say you're in Paris. We're gonna have a drink in Paris on Friday night.
Well, it's gonna be locked in with the athletes, because we're on a strict protocol in terms of staying within our bubble. So this is part of the restrictions that we have and part of the regulation that we have to stay within our bubble. They're gonna transport us from the hotel, but once the competition is finished, Edward, I'm sure we can link up. Yeah, because I miss you. The last time we were doing in Paris, we had a good time, don't
It was something. We were talking for like until 3 o'clock in the morning. We were there talking about
playing games and music,
playing games, just having a good time, inspiring each other to go out and just spread Jamaican culture and brand Jamaica. And here we are still working for the betterment of Jamaica. We just love Jamaica. That's the only guilt I have in the world is that I am in love with my country. My students will tell you every time I'm in class, I'm teaching, I'm like, in Jamaica. So now they have this thing, all my students, they're like, in Jamaica. We love my country, and I want to see our athletes, I want to see our brands, I want to see our businesses, I want to see our YouTube channels do well once they have the Jamaican name on it. It's important to support each other, you know, guys. So please, Timai, when I say pot cover in Paris, pot cover in Paris, we shall be knocking the tambourine. We shall be knocking all those pot covers so that, you know, Valentina will feel the excitement. So let's say you qualify, Valentina. Do you have other practice events, or is it just directly to Tokyo?
Well, if I qualify, it will be another month of preparation before Tokyo, which I would likely spend in Europe,
Right.
and then go from there.
All right, guys. So you hear it. So as technical director, Mr. P, what are you looking? I'm gonna let you go shortly, guys. But is there anything else you would like to, you know, share with the those who are watching? And I'm particularly interested also in what you think about our young girls learning karate as not just to fight, but as a means of self-defense. Because it is a question that's on the table. So let me hear your views on that.
Yeah, man, we're 110% in succession planning around this. We really want to build out Jamaica sporting in the martial arts, definitely. And this is global, in fact, because we've already been doing online Zoom sessions, as I had stated at the beginning, whereby people can plug directly into international level athletes from the regions. Now, this does not necessarily just mean Jamaica, it means the diaspora as well. And where we have the ability to train girls, I encourage you to get your girls involved in karate, because it is a very good method, a vehicle of self-development, a vehicle of discipline, a mental attitude, and mental focus. And there's areas within the martial arts that will assist them both with self-defense and confidence. Most of the time, you're not going to use this on the streets, but you know, it's the confidence that you have and you carry with you that basically it prevents people from coming towards you to do anything. And especially as there's more and more kind of domestic violence episodes, which we've been seeing at home in Jamaica with girls being abducted and women, you know, experiencing rape and being killed. This now is a very effective method of them defending themselves through some level of karate training, which will assist them with that ability to protect themselves personally. And so I would really encourage people to engage in these types of martial arts and to contact us as well. Like I said before, if there are members of the diaspora that are competing for their countries that they're living in, but they don't feel quite right fitting into the team, right? Trust me, Jamaica will have you. And they will not call you English. They're not gonna call you foreign. They're not gonna say go back to your country. No, they're not gonna say that. They're gonna embrace you. And this is about Jamaica, brand Jamaica. This is about us now supporting each other and coming together so that we can create a dynamic movement for Jamaica. And big up the people them. I see Jamaica Tourist Task Force 100%. You know, I have a big up Jamaica Tourist Board and big up Jamaica Tourism Task Force as well for other work you're doing in promoting brand Jamaica. Yeah, man, it is so important to get your young people in this. And we're seeing a number of youth watching this new series of Cobra Kai, which is a Netflix thing. Cobra Kai. It's a kind of a remake of the Karate Kid and stuff, and it is kind of making it a little bit cool again. And so we're just encouraging more people to do that. It's about our young people. And yeah, man, it's all big. It's all big.
A lot of people saying, sending their support, Jamaica Tourism Task Force. Ricardo Lewis says, I have confidence in them. Good luck to all. God going with you. Jamaica Tourism Task Force says, make sure you have your banners ready. Well, as you know, my company is never too far away from me, so I will be ready to support. Guys, remember to give us a thumbs up. The support is definitely here, says Khalil. So thank you so much, Khalil, for supporting.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just stop you right there. Khalil is one to watch. Khalil is from Jamaica. He is a karate athlete, right? So Khalil is one of the karate athletes in Jamaica from the Jamaican Karate Federation. He is somebody that has benefited from joining the online sessions with the international artists. So martial artists, not musicians, but martial artists, right? And so he's been online with these guys. And so I want to big up Khalil as well. well. Hopefully we'll get him in for the next championships, which will be happening in consequent years, because he's learning. So big up, Khalil. Thank you for joining from Jamaica as well.
There you go.
Big up yourself.
Thank you so much, Khalil. Thank you so much. Guys, remember to give me a thumbs up if you haven't yet done so, and to hit the subscribe button so that we can continue to, as Jamaica Tourist Staff will say, be great ambassadors for Brand Jamaica. And Mr. Pete, at my own age, I can't get into karate, sir.
No, sir. But let me tell you, karate is for everybody at any age. No, it is not age restricted. Of course, you know, within local and regional competitions, they have a veterans category oftentimes within the regional types of tournaments that we have, you know. And so, you know, it is not too late to engage. And even if you don't want to do the sport karate, there is the traditional side where people, it is a lifelong, it's a lifelong thing. It's not something which you just kind of do, you know, as a young person. And there is many people that will begin their training at an older age. In fact, my oldest students I had when I was 18 years old as a young black belt teaching, the oldest person I had was 68 years old. And that was when I was 18, teaching karate many years ago. Right, but
no, it's possible, because when I started learning law in French, I saw there were some 70-odd-year-old people in the first year of French last class, and I'm like, you know, where are you going at that age? But you know, some people have dreams, and not even age will stop them. And Valentina has a dream to compete at the Olympics, and I'm sure no competitor will stand in her way of being in the Olympics this Friday. Is it only on Friday, the competition, or is it a 2-day competition?
My category is on Friday, but Alton Brown's category is on Saturday.
Okay, so Alton Brown, that's the name of athlete. I guess, Nathaniel, can you share his, do you have his handle?
Yeah, man. So link us up on Instagram, right? So first, you can follow at Jamaica Karate on Instagram. You can follow Team Alton, which is at Team Alton 2020, right? At Team Alton 2020 on Instagram. And you have at Jamaica Karate. You've got me at Nat Pete, and you have at Team Valley as well on Instagram. You'll be able to follow all of the movements of the athletes that are going forward, and you'll be able to see the team. But I would say I direct you to the at Jamaica Karate, because then you'll find all the links under the posts and stuff of everybody. You can just like everybody and follow everybody and ensure that you big them up. They need to feel the support. So just want to thank you really for the platform, in fact, in having us here. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Edward.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you, Valentina. Do you speak some French, Valentina? Because I saw you.
Oui, oui, je parle français.
Oh, c'est super.
Oui, j'apprends des français et espagnol à l'université.
Ok, ça c'était en
Mon première langue est russe.
D'accord,
Je
c'est
parle
à
4
Kiev?
langues. Pardon?
C'est à Kiev, ça?
À quoi?
À Kiev, en Ukraine.
En Ukraine? Non, à Odessa. Odessa, je suis née à Odessa.
D'accord. En tout cas, bon courage pour la suite. Et,
merci beaucoup.
Merci d'avoir été avec nous ce soir.
Merci.
All right. Thank you, Brother Nathaniel. Thank you so much. We'll link shortly so that you can tell us about Jam Inspired and latest projects. But thank you so much for your capacity as technical director of the Jamaican Karate Federation team, coming to Paris to compete for the Olympics. It's the last hurdle, guys. It's the last hurdle. We can do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much to Valentina and to Nathaniel who joined us. I have pinned the GoFundMe. So if you have one little small change that you can contribute to the GoFundMe for our athletes, please remember, Jamaican athletes matter. Come on. So if you can make a contribution, or if not, remember, you can go over and follow them at Nat Pete or at Team Valley 2020. All right? Come on, Susie, you're back with us. Hold on.
Yes, brother Eddie. Yes, brother Eddie. I'm here. I'm sitting down, and it was so interesting. So
Yes.
interesting. You know.
Why Jamaicans, we just dominate every single
We
something.
tell our man. We tell our.
All right. Thanks, Nathaniel. I'll post these in the chat. Right. We're looking with Alawa. Can you imagine? We in a karate now. All who think say, you know, all who thought Jamaicans did only good for running. We in a karate, we in a singing, we in a music, we in a everything, Mr. Vicious. Everything we in a.
Everything.
And the thing is, we are winning too. We're not just
Remember
a
that.
We're winning.
Remember
We're
that.
winning.
Remember that. We're not just a visitor, but a winner.
Chilling with Ali and Mali is here. Welcome, chilling with Ali and Mali. Mexi Jam saying we're cheering you on, Team Jamaica. Kate is sending up a lot of fire for Team Jamaica. Moy saying Team Val and sending up the flag. So, JM family is here. Congratulations on your monetization, JM family. Hope wishing you well for big bucks soon. All right. So thank you so much. So Mama Susie and Vicious is back with us. We want to talk. We'll talk about nicknames tonight, you know. Nicknames. What are some of the hot nicknames that you guys had, or that you know from the community what people used to call other people? Me here, Mama Susie, what was your nickname as a child?
Me?
Nickname.
Million Buffett and Longmouth. Buffett and Longmouth.
Buffett.
And then
Why Buffett?
Buffett because me teeth is buff. Sorry. Teeth is buff. Yeah man, then cock out and me suck finger. And then call me Longmouth. And then call me Longmouth and my mouth long.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Vicious?
Well, from me, I grow them give me the name Vicious, you know. But them have a next name with them give me to Monkey Spongy.
Monkey.
And I know, the thing about it. No, the thing about it, the person who gave me the two names is my cousin. The same name, the same person who gave me the name Vicious, the same person giving me the name Monkey Spongy.
Oh.
Yeah, because in Jamaica, you know, always say well, like when you're blacker than the rest. You want to say, oh, you're ugly, you're black, you're this and that. But me, I never offended of it. No, never. Because I know my blackness is just not normal blackness. My blackness is different. You see me?
I know you come in Europe and the girls are dead over the blackness. No.
Virgin, me say, me never black up.
Yo, Mexican, Matt said, I was still a win. Mexican says, that's why the world tried to hold Jamaica back. But if they give us an inch, we're gone with that
for long. Bombard, same way.
That's she was saying mug mouth. Lord Jesus, mug mouth. Why mug mouth, John?
Yo.
Why mug mouth? No, I know why mug mouth. I know, right? Jasmine says, Coco says, my nickname was Chatterbox Boomer.
Godzilla.
Chatterbox Boomer. That means to say she used to chat more than the Chatterbox.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Our wicked name that you know.
Yeah, her name is Nazilla, so that's why they call her Nazilla.
Okay.
That's why. Another sub finger.
Should you big one or small one? Which one? Middle one, big one?
You know some never sub finger though. My mother said I did try sub finger one time and it didn't sore. So I wasn't a sub finger John at all. House of York is laughing. House of York, what was your nickname growing up?
Yeah.
In other group.
Yeah. But you know say Jamaica. Me not tell a lie now. We're really blessing them. Trust me, yo. This is not just talking up just to look some type of way, because you know the experiences that we have like from different countries, and we can put it together. We can see the different views of how we go about things, and it's different, man. And when I just came to Europe, people used to say, "Yeah, Jamaica is big, yeah." I said, "Why you say that?" They say, "So much people who do." I said, "Jamaica is small like this, man. I can't even tell how small Jamaica is. That's how talented we are, That's what put me to the forefront."
Sounds well, sir. So you always want me to explain things. That was but tell me, I keep the nickname and you right mug out. You see what they call her mug out. Watch how she trace there.
Yeah.
Watch out, always I cuss you.
Don't cuss me, man. House of Yards, my nickname. Come on. It's the night to talk with nickname. Wanna tell me what the nickname was?
Yeah. Hello.
Corey. Good as. Corey, thank you so much. Remember the thumbs up, guys. Z-Millionaires is here. Jamfête, hey, and chat. Z-Million, we're talking nickname. What was your nickname growing up as a child? What was your nickname? Mine wasn't too bad. Mine was Greg, because my mother didn't like Gregory Isaac, so them just call me Greg.
So, no, man, so where your friend them call you? Your friend them must have a name for you, man.
You know, some of them, me never remember some of my friends them call me name, and when you talk, remember,
of course, man.
My last name,
of course.
My last name was Boucher, right? My last name is Boucher, still Boucher.
You call it Bobo.
No, they call me Boucher or Vulture. Vulture.
Okay.
You know, so I used to hate my last name because of that.
Yo.
When you start learning French now, I'm using my last name, my French name, and I start pronouncing my name. But the whole of my childhood, me always hate it because I appear Vulture, and Vulture.
Yo.
Mine was Chimpy. Mine was Chimpy. My aunt called me Chimpy because I was skinny, like the boxer Chimpy.
Chippy Clark.
A Shrimpy is the name. Shrimpy.
I'm not lying up. You see, them at Jamaica when them give you a name, brother.
It's thick.
You better pretend like it's okay, because if you behave like it's not okay, oh my word. Go and come.
They mock you till a ball. But Vicious and Eddie, for real, You see, Jamaicans are the quickest people them figure name. You're tall man, short man, brown man, pretty done. You just get the name, them nah laugh. You understand? My father sick already and they're hospital and say, Jackie, give me the phone, let me call my virgin them and make them know me down at the dead house. And him say, dog teeth, no face, brains gone, and all kind of name. And my sister said, what does really persons or people name, sir? Yeah, man. I'm a Vicious friend then. Vicious, your name Vicious still,
Yeah.
Good evening, nice clean people. Says millionaires TV. Curry says up. Hey, million. House of York said mine was Kukum. Who remember that song? Yes.
Yes.
That one there's a bad one, a popular one that too.
Yeah, they always call Maga people Kukum. They always have this girl in the tournament. Anytime she have nothing, say that the name and drop her. You come here. Welcome to see Million Head Chance. Maya did make laugh as usual. Mal can laugh, you see. Mexican. It's thick, says TC. But Z-Millionaires, what was your nickname growing up? Mine was Langolala because I was very tall. Mexican, this is a nickname they are the lead. Langolala.
Eddie, let me ask you something. Divina Sweet, come on yet?
No, not yet. She coming up about 10 o'clock.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Have nonsense. Nobody embarrassed about your nickname. Tonight is the night to reveal the name that traumatized you as a child.
Thanks.
Zimmerman said she never have known. A lie she a tell. Lie she a tell. Lie.
Every Jamaican have a name. Remember they used to call me drawbreaks because I pray. They pray one prayer once and couldn't finish the prayer and then call me drawbreaks.
Yeah, like that drawbreaks in our prayer, man.
Everything here, I mean. Come on, guys. What were your nicknames? Release some nicknames of people in your district. The nickname,
Woo!
the best nickname of the night, I go get a credit. I call that credit. All right? That's who I come up with the best nickname of the night. But when I make up one real nickname what people used to call it. Or somebody. Millionaires, inquiring minds want to know. Spill the beans, millionaires. Spill the beans.
But Eddie, in every district we have nickname for people, and if you ever call some man some name, you have to took off. When you pick me and I come from school, one man used to sit on the veranda and we call him Gimme the Head. When we call him Gimme the Head, the amount of bad word when cuss off away and throw a stone, you have to run. You know, I think in every district you have a person like that.
Yes,
You call him by nickname and lick you down with stone.
Yes, man.
We used to have Mad Glen. We always have Sonny. And you know, so when we look at in the plant, Canberra Gully, one man named Sonny, my Sonny. Me like a idiot think of him part. So when I say Sonny dead, they say Sonny dead. I'm like, yes, Sonny. But I stand in the plant, they can't. I was very funny. So they used to sing the song, says Mexi Jam.
Session member.
Zimmerman, we're getting it out of you. Also, you access money, you see them Juki Jam in our district. Juki Jam.
Juki Jam. Well, person that you say Juk.
Juki Jam already play them, you know.
Anyway, we're going to welcome on stage another artist. She goes by the name of Davanna Sweet, and she's in Belgium as well. I pay talented people in Belgium.
For real.
Hey, Davanna Sweet, welcome to Jamfête Live.
Hey, Davanna Sweet.
Welcome. She's on mute, eh?
Yeah, you're on mute, my dear.
Thank you for having me. Okay, so my nickname, I'm going to join the conversation because I love the topic.
Just a minute, Davanna. Davanna, you have to cut your YouTube. Stop your YouTube because we're getting the feedback, okay? All right, so we have Davanna Sweet. She is a recording artist. My podium full of artists tonight. We have Vicious and Davanna from Belgium, and Mama Susie from Belgium.
Mama Susie, an artist, you know.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, Davanna, welcome, my dear.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna join in the conversation straight away. My nickname was Taffy.
Taffy?
Taffy!
Hello.
But why Taffy?
Yeah, we still call her
candy.
Oh, the candy.
Yeah, like candy.
The one them in blocks in the box, in the paper, in the white paper. Yeah. Hold on. I saw you this sweet.
Listen. That's sweet.
Yo, Taffy.
Come on, no. I can represent.
All right.
Hey, Taffy says Z million. Hey, Mama Susie says Z million. Reminding people to
Hey, Mama Susie, Mama Vicious, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Give thanks. Yeah, yeah,
Davanna, for people who don't know you, my dear, maybe you can start by introducing yourself. Are you a real Jamaican
yes.
or
Well,
are you
I
a
usually
bad
say it's what's in
Jamaican?
the blood.
Are you a child of the sun?
I listen. I usually say what's in the blood. What's in my blood is Jamaican blood run through my veins. So yeah, man, I have to represent straight way. Straight him, I have to represent.
Definitely.
But you know,
We
you the
got
name we should have
I
Taffy.
understand.
No carbon copy can name Taffy.
exactly. You know, like
No, no, sir. No, no, carbon cab. Not any name Davanna sweet neither. Only one. There's only one.
yeah, we got somebody try to fresh themselves
And
up the other day by saying that I'm not Jamaican anymore because like they live on fire for too long. I'm like, what is that? Like it doesn't matter
No,
where you're born or where you grow, etc. Once the blood inside of you, you're Jamaican territory.
exactly. Exactly, because that's usually a topic I would have to, discuss with a lot of people. I was born in
Yeah.
New York, but I grew up so many different parts of the world. I grew up in Africa, I grew up in England, I grew up in different parts of America, and I lived in Jamaica. I never did go to Jamaica as a tourist. I could walk barefoot in Jamaica. I stayed there, went to school. I went to Queens High School. I graduated from Queens High School. I went to New Day, all the
Mhm.
schools. So I got a chance to experience Jamaica, and learn exactly what is it my roots come from.
Right.
So
Where in
yeah,
Africa were you? And
from
what was that experience like? Because we would not like to go to Africa.
Remember that.
mm, yeah, Africa is a lovely place. I went to Gambia, West Africa.
Oh.
Sometime to give a visual, so you have the horn, which is Ethiopia, and then the bottom is South Africa. So the head back of Africa, that's where you will find West Gambia. It's very small, but it's a big place. Them love reggae music. They love
Yeah.
Jamaicans.
What's
I
your
mean, if
name?
you
What's your
go
name?
there, you would say, I'm
Gambia.
sorry,
Gambia. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Gambia.
Gambia, Gambia. Yeah,
Senegal and Gambia because a twin island, twin country.
yeah,
Yeah,
wait,
they're
wait.
yeah.
very they love
Vicious,
Jamaican different man.
Vicious,
Yeah,
Vicious. Eddie,
yeah.
I think you better mute me and Vicious and let Taffy talk
Talk.
because we
Yeah. So
really
it
want to
more.
hear our
Yeah,
story.
yeah. True that.
All right.
Wait, but you
Yeah,
can mute
man. I
yourself. You can
mean,
mute yourself.
All right.
no, it's good. It's good.
But we're not hearing you now, my dear.
Look like if you unmute yourself, man.
Oh,
I had to, I had to, I love the people there so much. I mean, I was there during my teenage stage, so I got a chance to go to school there as well. I went to Marina High School. It was an international school, so the uniform we used to wear was a tie-dye uniform. So
mhm.
just to feel all that, all that culture or the naturality that Gambia had to offer was I learned how to make batiks while I was there. It's
Mhm.
a certain type of textile with cloth and wax and colors. So it was a
Mhm.
beautiful experience. I learned a lot while I was there. I said nothing too tough though. Me love food. Me I like share all the time. But
Yeah.
Gambia taught me how to share because when you are in a group of people, you have one pot, one bowl, and
Yeah.
everybody eat another bowl. I mean, nobody now worry about who I eat too much, and everybody a chat and a one.
Yeah, because I had dinner
Yeah,
with some
yeah.
Senegalese one time, and because one of my roommates used to be Senegalese, so she invited over a whole heap of people. Some come now. Listen, them put everyone around that circle. So me glad now, I said, yes, the circle nice. So everybody sit down in a circle. They go for the pot. Not uncommon about that. Then put on the rice,
Yeah.
everything fine. When me, let me say everybody
Mm-hmm.
start jumping the rice with their hand. Me said, no, sir.
Yeah.
I want to see what you see the grease I come down. Me said, no, me no want none of this food here. When the hunger lick me, you have to jump in the pot with my hand to
Me
me and
say
me
you
have to
have to.
go
Me say you better grab a spoon. You better grab a spoon and start dig because nobody now watch that. Everybody just
exactly.
want enjoy the. Yeah, they just want to enjoy the moment, enjoy the company, and enjoy the food with all of that mixed together. Nobody now watch that. So you know that was
Yeah,
a lovely experience. It was a lovely
yeah. And I
experience.
mean, by the end of the meal, it's like you just came together. You just had to come together. You know, that togetherness is like you
Yeah,
shared something intimate with people. You
exactly.
know, and we sort of losing a bit
Exactly.
of that. You know, we're losing a bit of the
Yeah,
community.
me not cut it, but you know, say seriously, that's a big way of showing love. You know that.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
it's
It
it's I
is.
really admire
It
it,
is.
man. But you know, it's not
Yeah,
my style because we never grow like that.
yeah.
But
But it's like when you
it's
go to church and then some church, like my church, used to wash the saints' feet. I remember
yeah.
sometime when you used to some people foot, you say, Lord Jesus, you try to put yourself in on the line so that you sort of get some of the foot where don't look too, you know. But sometimes you have
Yeah.
to watch some of the foot who were no no have no appearance, but there's a bit of humility in the whole experience. It's gonna
But
Yo,
you know,
Jamfête.
as a guest, them will more likely ask you what it is you like to have, and they will tell you what is it they're sharing. So you're
right.
not gonna really eat something that is gonna be kind of conspicuous to you. You know, if it looks
Yeah.
suspicious, you're going to ask, "What is that?" And then you have
Right.
somebody who is going to cater to your palate.
Yeah.
But it's one of those cases where the love for Jamaicans is there. Once you say,
Mm.
"Yo, I'm a Jamaican," they're going to welcome you with open arms.
But
So
you
that
know what?
it's a
Like
very good experience.
I remember like growing up when people used to call you African and it almost was like a, a diss, you know, when somebody say you look like African and whatever. And growing up now, it's like I feel really bad because I'm like, how is it that we, accepted that sort of mistreatment of African? Even today, I think that Jamaica, we have a missed priority in that we're looking so much to US and England and Canada when
Hmm.
we should be trading with these
Hmm.
African countries. We should be
Yeah,
doing tourism with them. And I think that we have
it's true.
so much to benefit
It's
from
true.
that rather than a run after America all the time, you know?
You're absolutely right, because for me, I feel like the level of thinking for those who, and this is just my opinion, it doesn't even have to be quoted or misquoted, but they think of Jamaicans, African, anywhere outside of a certain place, third world. I don't like
Right.
using that term, because what kind of 1, 2, 3 world we're living in? Well, it's one world we're living in, and
Yeah.
everybody in it, everybody living in it. So we have to love each other. We have to accept each other. We have to support each other. So even the young lady and the director of the karate team that you had before, oh
Mhm.
wow, that I mean, it's good to see that even us as Jamaicans, we can be on the map anywhere on that map. So it's good that we can have platforms like this, connections like this, to uplift each other, to let everybody know to Jamaica is here. We've always been here, and as the brethren Vicious said, any which part we're there, we're going to win. So
That's right.
that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. So as Africans too, we all should love one another, accept each other, and support
Definitely.
and uplift each other, for real. Yeah. Yeah.
Morris said, I
So
love it.
someone said
So
they like to love your more experience about Africa, in Africa, living in Africa.
well, living in
Yeah,
Africa,
like
um,
some people, some people, when you talk about Africa, there's sufferation, them see sepsi fly, them see sickness, them see bang belly, them see
It's
yes,
malnutrition.
brainwash.
yes,
So
yes,
what
yes,
would that
yes,
experience living there be like?
yes. That type of image, of course, they're going to show, just so that they can gain whatever benefit they can reap from that situation. But when I was living in Africa, oh my goodness. I mean, the latest cars, I mean, they're building their own homes, and we're not talking about no one-story home. If them no want, we'll build two-story home and three-story home, you know.
Hmm.
I mean, they have the latest of the latest there, and they're still forever building and constructing their communities throughout, So I mean, of course, no matter where you go, you're going to have your ghetto. No matter where you go, you're going to have your bad parts in certain areas. But those are the things that they like to show people, to let people get brainwashed. But Africa that's why, you know, they try to reap as much as they could from Africa, because Africa have a lot of resources. You know,
Right.
Africa has given a lot of resources. So that's a good thing that they still have the opportunity to keep building.
But
And
Africa is the most richest country in the world, man. Africa is the future.
of course.
You know, and
Yeah, but
what
a lot of
Of
and,
course.
and the thing is what she said, but like what she said, it's brainwashing, because you know, me growing up, because when I was more younger, you know, I was like, oh, Africa was, but it's brainwash, is what they feed us on, you know. Africa is just like Jamaica.
When I
Africa
told
is
people I
just like
came from
Jamaica.
Africa, when I told people I came from Africa, the first question they asked me is, "Oh, were the people them living in a hut? Did you see flies in their eyes?"
No, it's true. Africa has really a bad, I guess it's a
Reputation. It's brainwash, because at the end of the day,
it's
remember,
brainwashing.
all of the most of the first world countries. As a matter of fact, I don't even know none of the first world countries have any resources. You know, all of the resources them is from Africa and the Caribbean.
Yeah,
You understand?
they call it raw material, and they get it from these countries, like orange. Them come to Jamaica, them take with orange, them put in an orange juice box and send it back to it and sell it with more expensive as orange juice.
Now,
that's why we can't respect.
Now to be specific, Gambia is known for generating peanuts. So that's their form of trade in tourism. It's peanuts for Gambia, you know. So I'm sure there could be a lot of other resources, but these other places live on tourism, you know, and what the back and forth benefits of certain materials and resources can bring to the country, which is a good thing. Everybody has to present what their land can offer to bring, you know, the building up of their country. It's just how everything now starts going left, starts taking advantage, and they don't take care of the people them like they're supposed to. You know, and that's everywhere. Jamaica has its own little story.
Very nice connection. We're losing Davanna. Just want to say hello to Vibes with the Thompson family who has joined us. Louise Brown has joined us as well. Welcome to you. Zima, I'm going to go get sassy. All right. Mine not easy. Guys, remember the thumbs up as you come in. Remember to give us a thumbs up. So Davanna is talking about Africa. And you know, I'm gonna put that even the way we treat Rastas is just like a symbol of how we treat Africa. Because growing up, I just used to think that everything with the Rasta I do a foolishness. I used to think so. I'm confessing. Because remember, I'm a pastor picking it. So you know, so we grow up with that hatred of the Rasta, everything whatever about eat that means. And it's only as an adult when you learn about the Rasta philosophy. And one of the things, any Rasta man you meet, you will realize that they have a skill. Whether it's singing, whether it's farming, whether it's making banjo or guitar, because that's a philosophy in their community.
And it's not just skill enough. It's not just skill with their hands. It's the mind too. Because long time Rasta has been spreading a message long time through songs, through dub poetry, through all type of entity from themselves. They've been spreading a message long time. So even though you see a Rasta man or a Rasta community or a Rasta family, and them do them things with them farming and them things, you have a conversation with them and it will blow your mind because you never touched it.
As a Jamfête, as when said,
knowledge.
Yo, listen, yes, Rasta, and for true, and in Jamaica too, because in Africa and different places, they get the respect, you know. But you know, when growing up in Jamaica, I had a Rasta godfather. When he used to say things to me, I was like, yo, you're crazy, brother. What you saying to me? But right now, those things that he taught me, I can teach people that right now. Because everything he said to me is manifesting right now, even in this time, in Corona time, everything, all the plan of the system, everything right now. And that's why you hear me the first song that I sang just now when I came on. Oh Father, you alone run this earlier is from my experience of what I know.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Yo, Rasta, the philosophy.
And you know, and you
it's
know,
really
and you know,
deep, man.
next thing, brothers and sisters, the
Yeah.
next thing is when it comes to the Rasta culture, it gets so overlooked in a way because it is very deep. It's very deep, but it gets overlooked.
Yeah.
And even for me, when I present myself, they would say, "Oh, okay, Jamaican." But I have to give them a specific, a discussion that Jamaicans is not a different Rasta. So even from me growing up, I didn't grow up like they would call a typical Jamaican. Whenever I get rice and peas and chicken and all them something on Sunday, whenever I grew up Rasta, where everything was a certain level of diet, the things that we ate, the certain way we live, at a different different than a traditional Jamaican. So even the Rastafarian lifestyle is different
Yeah, it's
than
true
just
because whenever
traditional.
Rastaman have diabetes, whenever Rastaman have diabetes or high blood pressure and them foolishness. Rasta, but a long time Rasta but he cut out salt and sugar out of diet. Long time Rasta say cut out salt, cut out sugar, cut out the perfume and all of them artificial something there. And we used to look for Rasta like nasty people and them not clean and all of them something there. We want an apology to the Rasta people then. We owe an apology to them because
let me tell you something. If you live in a small community and something wrong with you, go and tell if you go see Maestro, they go and tell us go up the street and go see Maestro, make Maestro cure you and give you some remedy for cure you. And that in a seat. So yeah man, for real.
Them know even the knowledge of even the knowledge of herbal medicine. We don't know nothing no more. We don't know nothing no more. When younger, my mother used to talk about them Jack in the bush and Aurelia leaf and all that something. We do not know anything. And worst generation coming after we, the Google generation, them even worse.
Right.
Them worse because they would not, they don't know nothing about herbal medicine, herbal tonic, all them something. You ever hear about no impotent Rasta and all them something? Them have the remedy. They know the plants. They live with the plants. They know the things them.
It's a different lifestyle. It's a different culture, and I have to say that I give thanks that I was raised in that kind of brought up for real, because it what's keep me grounded. It helps me to stay who I am, and then all those little things, the herbal, the wellness, all those things I try my best to stick to because it never leave me. This thing that was taught to me as I was young, so it never leave me.
Well, the Jamfête, they must say too much porridge.
Yeah, it's true. Man, you eat too much of the foolishness, the imported food and them something. But it's true, man. All these times when you go to any Rasta, you see them have them mix up in a them buckle. And people always say, obia this and them something there. No, they study herb, they study and cultivate them plants so that they know that okay, if you are running, me don't know no Rasta with dead from Corona. But they know them stuff.
That's true. Absolutely
right.
Fine
TT who has joined us. Who else must have joined us earlier? Oh, Sassy J. I said hello, welcome Sassy J. Sassy J big it up makes it jam. Yes, the Rasta had they believe in the herb. When everybody else like a doctor or get injection and then stuff, the Rastas believe in proper diet and proper herbal medicine. All of them.
That's true.
Yeah. So I really and truly give thanks with that upbringing. Yeah. So coming from, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh yes, but coming from that background, it caused me to do a lot of research on my on my own to understand how the way of life, the society, and even from myself can stay enriched, enlightened, and encouraging for others.
All right. So tell us about the name Davanna Sweet. Davanna is your name, but why sweet? I would say we have cut out the sugar.
Well,
So why sweet?
well, yeah. You know, I said I was gonna drop the sweet at one point, cause sometimes it's not good to always have things sweet, you know. Sometimes you have to get a little bitter, you have to get a little sour.
Yeah,
So
man.
I said I was just gonna go with straight Davanna, but yeah, you know, my mother is she was in love with the Bible, and she liked David, King David,
Oh,
and then she
mm.
liked the name Anna, so she cut it in half and made Davanna. Yeah, so it's
Ah.
actually my middle name. Yes, it's actually my middle name. It's not a nickname. It's
Mm.
actually my middle name. You know, and I love that middle name. I said, well, let it stick with me. Um, Coming from a musical background as such, my mother is a record producer, songwriter, and a reggae ambassador. She was the backbone for Lee Scratch Perry, and my
Mm.
father, who is the part trio of the Meditations, and it's
Oh.
me. Here I am.
So
Yeah.
Davanna, that's
So
some strong blood heritage you have, man.
didn't what's in the blood, honey? It's what's in the blood. We have no choice. It's a part of me. I can't deny it. Couldn't deny the calling. I had to take the calling. I had to
Yeah,
take, and
well,
I try my best to.
Tupac Shakur said my father is a Rasta. He broke his foot and had a six
Set his foot.
It is true. Yeah. Rasta fit strong. Rasta fit strong. Foreign TT
Yeah.
is there. Saying hello to all the co-hosts. Sassy, how's the car washing business going? That's an in-house joke. Sassy was washing a car on her channel. She was making love to that car. All right. So Davanna, tell us how you got into music. I suppose with such musical influence around you, it was just a
Oh
logical.
yes, yes. You know, the love for music was always there. You know, of course, having the privilege of attending certain studio sessions, going to certain music industries, going to make CDs and those things that opened my eyes to the exposure of what the music entertainment was all about. But of course, listening to, you know, them. What you say your nickname back then was Gregory Isaac? Gregory Isaac?
Yeah,
Eddie?
great.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah, man. So Gregory Isaac, Master Griffiths, Bob Marley, of course, Alton Ellis, Horace Andy, Dennis Brown, you know, Morgan's Heritage, all those artists were always flowing through the air and through the airwaves of, you know, my little environment. And then,
All
of
those
course,
experiences.
traveling outside. Yeah, man, all those influences from those reggae artists. And then now traveling outside now to hear artists in the R&B field, Teddy Pendergrass, Whitney Houston, Brandy, Monica, because that was the era I was growing up in. But then, of course, you have the old school, the 70s, you know, type of genre. I love those. So right there and then I said, but wait, I don't think I can just love one genre. Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah.
calling for a different love. So therefore, going to Jamaica now, being a part of church, I joined the choir, started to have this love songwriting. And from that point on, going to I worked on projects with an MCA recording artist, the boys. They're now known as the Sons of Light. I used to do background vocals, bringing out um, the African community talent from out there. So I used to do backing vocals when I was in Africa. I mean, every touch of places that I've been to. England was our next one, where I would host different type of music events during school, and you know, having coordinated the program, and of course being the front line of a certain segment of that event. So little displays of my talent were always there in my growing up. So there was a lot of things, and then now, knowing that where the music has turned into a different, you know, it made a different turn now. I try my best to now see and find those singers and artists who are actually saying something. So artists like her, or Alicia Keys, Erica Badu, India Irie, you know, all Neo, Usher, all those influences are what I listen to now. You know, so back in 28 in 2008 is when I did my first song called Rhythm Runs Deep. I put out an EP at the time. That's my EP. So you know, it had a nice reggae kick to it. And once I heard the reggae kick, I said, you know what? I'm gonna put some love on that one, yeah, you know.
Right.
And then because I want to show my versatility, because of the love for R&B music on that side, I did a rendition of the Isley Brothers, "Groove with You." So you know, all those little things, I said, you know, to say, well, I'm just going to do only reggae music. I don't know. I don't know.
Right.
I just all types of music.
Well,
Yeah.
music is universal, you know.
Yeah. And music,
Yes.
as I say, music is universal and music speaks in any language. Because sometimes over here, I see the patois, the Jamaican reggae go on, and I see the word of French people there. They don't know one thing what they're dancing to.
Yeah.
But they just like the beat, they like the rhythm, and they are just
Yeah.
moving
You
them
know,
out.
I
Like
had
they
plenty
know
of,
what-
I book up on many occasions like that being in Africa because you know they love Sizzler, they love Capleton, they love all those Luciano. So I see them rocking and going. So I look at them and said, do you know what they're saying? And they said, no, we don't have a clue, but we just love the rhythm, we just love the beat, you know, just love the vibes. I said, okay, so you know, music sometimes don't even have to speak a certain language. It's the influence that you get from it. It's the
Yeah,
it's the way that it makes you feel. You know, it can change any mood. It can change your vibe. You know, so I love music
definitely.
for that. Music has been my stronghold for a long time. Couldn't let it go. So I had to just respect the calling. You know.
So you ended up in Belgium. How did you end up in Belgium, my dear? Do you speak some French as well?
Wow. Well, actually, I did some history here in Belgium, and I noticed that they have three languages that they speak: French, Flemish or Dutch, and German. So
Mhm.
I'm here in Antwerp, where they
Okay,
speak Dutch. So I had to learn
Dutch.
Dutch. I'm learning.
I never know she live in Antwerp. It's nice, man. I never know. I never know she live in Belgium, as a matter of
Yes.
fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
good.
what brought me so what brought me to Belgium, of course. Which part Mama Susie there? And Mama Susie food bring me, you know. What up?
Really?
Hold on there.
Mama Susie,
Mama,
Mama
are
Susie,
you
where you
there? Are
there?
you food?
Oh, she
Yes,
there. You
Mama,
see
me
a
there,
pair of food bring you? I
man. It
love it.
sounds so nice.
More
Me no
food
want
yes,
to
struggling
there.
with
Are
start
you,
the
man.
food?
fast.
Let me tell you,
Get
are the food bring me? When me hear say Mama Susie, I represent Jamaica in this type of way. You taste food and you know say Mama Susie thing that. But you know me love. Me say yo, the thing turn up till it turn over. Me say after me done eat my food, me turn over. Me say, me I
that's
tell
so
you,
nice.
big up Mama
Remember the
Susie, big
first
up.
time, remember the first time I ate Mama Susie food, I was actually at the embassy in Belgium. When me taste the food, me say, who is the chef? We need to meet the chef right now. And they say, Mama Susie. Everybody's talk like them know who this Mama Susie
Me
is. Me don't
say,
know who it is. And they say, who, what she did? Them just put me in the kitchen and show me what she did. Me hug her up and say, Mama,
me say,
this your food, yeah. It tastes too good. Me don't know what you put in the pot, but
me
trust me,
say,
the food bad.
Lord.
We can't swear for her.
you
She
know,
don't put nothing in there but food.
me say. Listen, she put her love in it too. Me have to swear if it. She put her love in it. And we give thanks that she is representing Jamaican with her lovely dishes. Besides Mama Susie's good cooking food, I did a feature in 2011 with Omar Perry. Now, as I said before, my mother was a backbone for Lee Scratch Perry. So, of course, Omar Perry now, this is family
That's his
ties
son.
coming in
That's his
together.
son.
So,
Oh my bird. That's his
Yes.
son.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
when family ties now start coming, and we did the feature together of the same debut song, Rhythm Runs Deep. he put it on his album in 2011 called The Journey. He got mad reviews, rave reviews for that tune. So I said, if the people love the tune, yeah, let me see if I can bring it come my Belgium. I've done a lot of shows between Georgia and Florida during 2008, promoting my rhythm run. I was a part of a radio station's birthday bash gala that they had. You can find all of these on YouTube. And again, for the Panamanian community, um, at a certain time, they like to highlight West Indians, Caribbean people in the community. So I was a part of that roster and in the and then in 2013, working with Reggae Livication Records. Oh, let me give my shout outs. Big up Georgia 54 Entertainment, Full Blown Entertainment, EJ, Nick, Joe, Tank. What up? What up? What up? What they do? We representing for you. Yeah. And then of course Reggae Livications, Julia, Jemska. Big up, them in France. We have to link up soon. So so if you give me a shout out. So in 2013, I recorded a new song following called More Than Conquerors. And that song, when I wrote it, I felt like I wanted to speak in a way where, again, it showed all of us need to have a determination within us to fight and be strong no matter what life puts
Definitely.
us through, no matter what we get, you know. So in 2020, I said, since I made the trod from America here, let me see if we can, pull up our next tune. You can find it as well on YouTube. It's called Nice It Up. We just want kind of nice up the thing and spice up the thing with that tune there. And
Yeah.
working with Omar Perry, that's under Reggae United Records. And so between the three songs now that I'm promoting, I've done compilations. Um, Pressure Bus Pipe is part of the compilation with the Reggae Livication Records. And then working with Omar Perry again on some compilations with Nice It Up. It has Lutaya, Tommy B, Queenie the Empress, Ras Mohammed. It has a lot of various artists on that compilation. For the Reggae Livication compilation, they have Fire P, Mary Vasquet, Corporal Pupa, Madison. So, that's a part of, the love for everybody has in one accord. It's a blessed opportunity, blessed opportunity.
Yeah, we're some your mic goes in and out. I don't know what. I think we have some issues with your connection. I'm just gonna remove you and add you back to see if it improves. Let's see. All right, can you hear me, Davanna?
Now,
Yeah, it's breaking out. It's breaking out.
okay. Okay.
All right, let's try again.
Can you hear me now?
Maybe, yes, I can hear you now. That's much better. All right, so what's next for you? Because at the moment everything is closed, nothing is going on. So how have you been? Have you been like recording more, or is it just standstill at the moment?
Yes. So during the limitations and the restrictions, I'm also a mom of two, so I'm a working mom, honey. Okay. So
Okay,
my
madam.
children, they keep me busy. They keep me busy. They keep me up to speed. Yes, I write. I'm a songwriter. So music for me is like second skin. I've been making some essential oils. I didn't realize that I can experiment. So you might see me at a few stores advertising my scents and fragrances. This one look like it done because me I use it. Nobody worry about it, but it smells good, you see.
You can't use up the profit, you know, man. You can't use up the profit. Why
This is
Trina,
very good at it, you know. Smell nice, Eddie. They smell so nice. But I just want to chip in to say something quickly that Taffy
Yeah.
is very multi-talented for the period of time that I know her. She's so multi-talented. Having to task with 2 children as well, it's not easy. But doing what she does, it's really a challenge, and she's doing very well because you know it's not easy in Europe. Coming from America to Europe, it's not easy, but she's doing pretty well. Not only those the oils, but also drill. She makes some nice drill, and
Yes.
I think that's what she learned also in Africa. Eddie is sitting them pretty, you see,
But she
hearing
needs
the
to
beat
go on the
and the
grandmarket, man.
may I tell her, man,
You
God
need to
knows
get a
she's
stand
good.
up on a couple of events, you know.
She really
And
can, she really natural things, everything just nice. Yeah, man.
I actually I also learned the jewelry making from my mother as well. You know, so we have to do things as a single mother. You have to find any little creative things you can do
look a
with your
hustle. Yeah.
hands. So yeah, for real, for real. So you know, incense too. You know, I grew up helping my mom make incense. So you know, with those kind of seeds that's been planted very early, I try my best to stick with them and teach my children as well. So even on those days when I'm not singing or performing or taking part of certain events, I teach my children. They know how to harmonize. Sometimes you might hear my 2 little birdies in the house doing a little duo with their singing and them thing, you know.
Mexi Jam is asking what is in the essential oil?
Oh, okay. Well, this one, it turn up. Okay. This one I like. It has myrrh, frankincense, and lavender. And then this one has, it's clear. This one has rose, lavender, and musk.
Okay, so it's not no artificial nothing, it's real plants that she's been put together.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's all essential.
Nothing hypoallergenic. You're going to find yourself break out. Yeah.
It's a natural mystic flow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, as part of the music is concerned, my specialty is harmony, of course, because I come from my father's side of being a part of the trio. You know, they performed for Bob Marley. They opened up for months. They are known for their big hit, "A Woman's Like a Shadow," and "I Like an Arrow." And I never let a woman know. I had a chance to talk to my dad, and I said, "Father, why y'all make that song? Like, what you going?" You know, but instead back then, that's what the man them used to think back then, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I love that. I love that part. I love that part. I love harmonizing. You know, so with my songs, I songwrite all of my songs, and I do backing vocals for all of my tunes. So you might hear a multiple vocals, but they're all me.
So guys, you heard that? She does everything by herself. She sings with herself. That is interesting. Family TV saying, DJ Family TV saying, I'm at work, Jamfête, but I've got you running. What's pure natural stuff? They must be beautiful, says Bonnie with Mexi Jam. As Mama Susie said, them smell nice. Trina Nyamins is in Germany, saying greetings to one and all. Welcome, Trina. Welcome, my dear. So I don't know if we're gonna hear any music. The mic is breaking up sometimes, but I hope we can hear that lovely voice of yours. If not, we're gonna go back to Vicious, you know. Just have to go work again.
No man, men have to go work together.
You know why? Yeah, I love the voice.
All
Vicious want to hear it to you. Hey, Vicious dead and I want to hear our lovely voice.
Of course.
Yeah, the sweet melody.
So hopefully my mic is working. But you know, again, you know to find me on all social media platform. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Still working on Twitter, and you can Google. Google. You can
So,
Google. You can Google.
all right, so I'm gonna try to pull up
And make
your
sure
YouTube and share it.
More your
Make sure
acapella,
you
more
like.
your acapella, more your naturally.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Can y'all hear me? Is my mic good?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
It's good now. It's good now.
Thing, man.
All right, Jamaica, Jamaica, wow, Jamaica, Jamaica. Let me rock the beat, dear Jamaica. This rhythm runs deep in me. Yeah. Yo, I wanna get the taste of my sweet flavor. Meet in the streets with me, Jamaica. We are creating a buzz. Guaranteed to rock that all our love. Yes, we sure to get plenty of love. Don't worry, let it do what it does. Yeah. Come tell the whole vibe, come make we nice it up. Tell a one, tell a friend, we come fi move it up. We come fi jam down, we come fi nice it up. In a rubber dub style, eh? There is nothing to prove. Can't put your foot in my shoes. May not come here to show off, but when the music hits, I can't turn it off. Yeah. Hey, when we'll try to get it down, we are more than conquerors for a crown. To bless, to be sherry, I world round. Be wise for the test, better safe and sound. The ties that bind us together have to be strong for stormy weather. While life goes on, got to be strong, we cannot surrender. Cause we are survivors for our love. Can't let nobody break this up. We are survivors for our love. We've got to be strong because we are more than conquerors. Yeah.
More than conqueror.
Oh, wow.
Man.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
so that
Give
might
thanks,
be
give thanks.
It's a pity a mic.
It's
It's
a
a
pity.
pity a mic.
But Mama Susie, I tell her, we can hear the pureness
Yeah,
same way
yeah.
through it. Yeah.
And it's not the one tone, it's going in a up and down, and she can
That's right,
find
Mr.
the
Jamfête.
and find the gear then.
Give
It's
thanks,
a
give
pity.
thanks, give thanks, give thanks.
It's a pity.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for the lovely
Thank you so
opportunity.
much. And you definitely have to come visit us over here in France. We're having a nice event in November. You can have your style and your essence and perform for us at our Grand Market in November.
For sure, of course. Of course, we will be there.
It's nice.
All right.
Big up Mama Sue.
Alongside Mama Susie. Our dear, we are the whole crew.
Big up Mama
Army.
Well, I bet you
It's just we strong over here in the army. We have no. They did not hear nothing yet.
They say me, I tell you, Mama Sue.
Yeah, man, we have
Amazing
we have more.
Give thanks.
Amazing voice.
Give
Yeah,
thanks.
man. True.
Divine and sweet, your music sweet, man, for real.
So Davanna, before you go, just let us know how we can reach you on the different platforms. She is on YouTube, guys. She's on YouTube as Davanna Smith.
Yes.
So just go over, leave a comment.
Facebook, Instagram. You can Google me, like, subscribe, and share everything. Facebook, everybody. give thanks for the competitors of the Olympics representing Jamaica for the karate category. Represent, big up for that. I love that. I had my kids also in martial arts as well, so you know, to hear them express themselves in that was really good. I grew up doing martial arts as well, so I know how essential when it comes to you know, focusedness
So
and
what you can test
concentration,
out.
all those
Very
dedication.
talented, you know?
All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Multi-talented.
Multi-talented talent. All right.
Give
So thank
thanks.
you so much,
Give
Davanna.
thanks.
Let's keep the link alive, my dear. So thank you so much for joining us here on
Thank you
Jamfête.
for having me.
My pleasure.
Thanks, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. Nice to meet
All
you,
right.
Vicious. Big up,
Yeah, nice to
Vicious.
meet you too. We're going to link. For long as your mama shows the link, we're going to link. After link. And we're going to link in the
Yo,
studio
man,
too.
for real.
Yeah. I met the
For
world here.
real, for
Watch
real. I
up.
got to
Yeah.
support.
Yes, man.
Mama
Mhm.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Love you.
man.
Thank
Blessings,
you.
man. Blessings, blessings, blessings every
Me a
time.
come over, me a come over, me a come over, me a come over soon for the place. Your mommy?
No problem, my dear. Anytime.
Yeah,
You're
because
always
Susie,
welcome.
you come with Susie too. I can spend
Yep.
one night.
Hurry up forward, Eddie.
I'm gonna do a date
Jesse,
with
move
Mama
out, you know. Jesse, move out so all per bedroom they are free.
Just move out.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna come to spend a day with in Mama Susie's kitchen. That's gonna be the
Yeah.
video series.
Man,
So
that time we are gonna peer all Jamaican cooking with blue dress, tonka meal, tapa pass,
No, we didn't
run
use blue
down.
jar.
You can't go by
Where
Mama
any
Susan and walk
dress,
with a learn something. You have
anybody
if
know
you walk with you
how
have
to
to
get
learn
right.
from Mama, man.
Of course.
yeah,
For real.
No
so
problem.
true. The last time we
It
chief
will
our
be
Sarah recipe, we come to France and lick down the whole place with the siren. Everybody ask me what I'm
man.
like the siren. Me tell
Yeah.
them, you know, but me
The Dutch. The Dutch.
tell them everything that me left out one of the ingredients. Me not give
Of
them the
course.
secret. Mama Susie have to tell them herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm not afraid to share, man. I love to share. I love to share. Remember, I said today we're there, tomorrow we're gone. You know, we want somebody have it. Yeah, I love to give. It doesn't matter. I love to give. Once you come with a clean heart, you know. Once you come with a clean heart, man, you can't get anything, man. I tell you. I just ja works.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
That's
Hey,
right.
Yeah, man, everything.
This house. Welcome to Love God Jennings. Sassy saying welcome as well. Charm said it's Mama Susie now sing too.
Mirror, John, 1 minute, give me a minute. If you ever draw what by your YouTube lockdown, YouTube lockdown, nothing could have trust me.
I really second that.
The last suit that I'm gonna put on me, you can't sing. Boy, me I tell you, me nothing about that try. Boy, if me draw what in your brother, me I tell you, me that get no thing.
Yo, Mr. Jamfête, mama, big musician, you know, don't think I joke, you know. You know what lyrics she give me?
Listen, Mom, as long as you come humming, you're good. You're coming in humming, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me have divine if you sing for me, man. Me good. Divine I can sing.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
Give me a little piece, now, man, before you go to me, man.
Look like a new name job back, you know.
Hey,
Come on, designer, man. Give a little piece.
She not here, no.
Come in, Taffy. Come in.
I might dead now for true.
can you hear me?
No, man. Yeah, we are here, man. Give one little
Can you hear
piece of
me?
something, brother. Yeah, loud and clear.
And then you have the groove with your rendition. Though I've been thinking of you, and you've been thinking of me. Yes, I'll give you all that I have if you give all that I need. That's that groove with you from Isley Brothers. Yeah, man.
Lord have
Yeah,
mercy,
man. It's
Eddie.
I'm gonna
Trouble
send you.
Sunday.
I'm gonna send you a
Trouble
copy. I'll see a copy.
All right. So, yes. So guys,
Eddie,
I'm
trouble daddy, Eddie, trouble daddy.
over the world. I'm vicious.
It's wrapped in a package. You know.
We forgot our we forgot our France versus Belgium.
I tell
Talent
you.
transfer workout.
Jesus, no say not no.
That would be a
Eddie,
show.
Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie, listen this. You know, I when Corona come in, 29, I when we not have no festival, 2019.
2020.
Last year we never have no festival. Eddie,
Yeah.
remember this. The way how we talented over here in Antwerp, Bumbleclot Festival, it give we a Mama Susie 1 hour segment on them show at the festival. I mean, I tell you something confused. Me have artists so till me confused.
Wow. So we have to, we're gonna bust them out, man. As soon as Corona, look at Corona slow them now. So
Yeah.
Thank you.
I tell you, Eddie.
all right, guys. So let's see. Monica came in earlier. Monica saying hi, Sassy. Monica said she rock and come in and gave it the thumbs up. La Vida says, hi Trina, where have you been? Mexijam said, yes, mothers here, get your sons into martial arts. Both my sons did. Everybody has martial arts is good. Monica, welcome. Same so Mama Susie. So La Vida is agreeing with Mama Susie. Talk, real talk, clean heart woman, says Monica Miles. Yeah, man, once your heart clean, Mama Susie, well, how will your heart dirty, Mama Susie still?
Yo, and I know.
How will your heart dirty?
No, Mama Susie, yo, I always tell her, say, you's a blessing, man. You's a walking blessing. May I tell her, she's different. It's like she's not a human. It's like she's different, man. Trust me, she's different, man.
No, it's true because from the first day she welcomed me with open arms in our house, and she don't let me a gunman or a duppy or
She different.
What, you know?
She different.
So, definitely. Trina Namens, welcome, Mama Monica, says Trina. Trina is in Germany. Trina is in Germany. We're not looking for German people, then, you know. We're going to have the talent show too. Trina Namens, says Trina More Grace, says, working purpose, Monica. Mama Susie, you're blessed straight, says Monica. Yeah, man, you're blessed. Because sometimes, you know, bad mind and all them something that creep in, but you just have to keep on your lane, you know. Have to keep on your lane. So, okay, so, all right, so Davanna is gone now. So, we're back to our nicknames. Walking purpose, Monica, Trina, what are your nicknames? We're talking nicknames. We want to hear about the nickname them from our community now. We used to have a man in my community named Gotti. Don't ask me why. Ask me why they used to call him so, but they used to call him that. Gotti. Charm said, I'll be singing that time when that time comes. Charm, so you can sing. Charmaine, can you sing? Run Bad Mind, it's of the devil. But some people have about 10 devils in them because they're about a bad mind full of some people. Trust me. Amount of bad mind full of some people. They have more than one devil in them, Monica. I don't have one, says Monica Miles. I think Monica says she's no bad mind at all. Fine, well gone. Long time no see. Greetings, Charm. So, some place have some funny name in Jamaica, too, you know? Some funny name.
But now, like, I love everyone who is here now who keep constantly, like, because these people from the beginning, from it just started, they are here and they're still here, you know.
Yeah, some people
I like this. I like this.
Some people supportive, you know, but some people bad mind. Some people, Lord Jesus. Since we started this YouTube thing, let me tell you, man, some people, we have one friend who look for me and me, yeah, and say, me not subscribe to your channel because I don't subscribe to your channel. Let me serious. She look for me and she tell me, dead in at least she not hypocrite. At least she not hypocrite. She tell me, dead in me, I say, me not subscribe to your channel.
Yo, these things.
Just think, say, you're gonna make money and maybe take off, and you don't know. Some people just don't want to see you prosper.
But if you are, but if you are around my circle and I take off, you take off too.
But they don't see that. They don't see that.
But one have to take off. Someone have to pull some strings, yeah. So some people just weird, man, and you can't fix that. You would never fix that.
Some people would rather the two are dead for hungry than one I go have, you know, enough to share. They don't want you get it and then share it. They want dead for hungry. I just say go. Me in our group and like we have like over 150 people and you want beg them to look a subscriber. You have to walk on your look at pride and beg them and stuff. And them not necessarily come over. Because if they're just make money from YouTube and them not gonna get none and you not gonna make no money off of them. That's how they're seeing it, you know?
That's true. That's true. But you know what to know? Right now, or approximately how much people this? I can't see the number again. But right now, I'm gonna share my YouTube channel. But I just started to do music, you know. But I'm gonna share my YouTube channel. I'm gonna go on YouTube now, and I'm gonna message, and I want you to search for it. It will Vicious Vivo, but I will send a message in the group so everyone can see it and then search it back. You know.
I'm not sure you can drop it, so I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna post it in the group.
All right.
Send it to Eddie.
All right, so yeah, drop it in the group. So that is Vicious's channel. But Vicious, if you go back to the people who didn't subscribe, like go back tomorrow. Don't go back today. Go back tomorrow, because if you go back too quick, YouTube cancel it because they don't do sub for sub. So you have to wait till like 24 hours. You have to
I understand that. What you say?
Like if some of the content creators, because some people have YouTube channel here as well. But if you go back, if you subscribe to them too quick, YouTube might cancel the subscription and don't count it. So
yeah,
yeah. And just see it as sub for sub, and you're not allowed to do sub for sub. So if somebody subscribes to you, like you wait 24 hours.
Oh, before I can subscribe back to them. Oh, okay.
And then you're gonna see your subscription go up and down, up and down. Although sometimes some people take back in subscription, but some people take it back. Some people subscribe to me, play the game, win the game, and once they win, they take back the subscription, and that is the height of how petty people
But
are.
if you subscribe to somebody, you're not losing nothing, man.
Yeah, what is that?
You're not losing anything, man.
It's free.
That? Yeah, I'm not
understand
that.
Yo.
We can all sing, but some of us just can't hold a note or a tune. Mixy Jam, me can't sing. Me cannot sing. The life of me. I don't know what that the talent they never reach. Me never end up in the
Well, me can't sing, you know, but me can DJ.
I guess it's not the same vibes. I must try DJ and see if it works. Yeah. Monica says it's bad man. Charm says welcome, Foreign TT. Monica says they don't see it that way.
True.
They don't see it that way. They just want to make sure that you're not eat and me not eat. And some of them will come eat out of your pot and still turn them, you know, and try to turn get.
No, man, we don't have no life. You sit down and listen to you 2 times a week.
No, man, we don't have no life. You sit down and listen to you 2 times a week. There's Mexi Jam. At 10 times, I'm going to start go live a week. If they think me done, they just a come. What about Mom is here saying good day. What about Mom? Welcome. Remember the thumbs up as you come in. Remember the thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe and I'll come back to you. All right, so see Vicious Vivo. You can check him out, guys. Check him out.
Yeah.
Hello, Auntie Monica says next to John. Here it is. I'm going to check you out, Vicious, but you have to wait until we're out of lockdown. So she says she's checking you.
Mr. Jam, yeah, give me a joke, you know. Okay, as long as you go check me out, it's all right. We have patience, you know.
Yeah, she go check you. No, what she says, she go check you out now, but you cannot come back to her till 2 days' time. And that she said. Because she has a channel as well.
Oh, I'm gonna check you out, no Vicious, but wait until we are out of the lockdown. After lockdown, that is a couple of days.
Some people brought their neck and come back because they want to show them support. And YouTube is like, this is suspicious behavior. We go back, we're gonna just take it down. Because I guess YouTube, because basically you need what? You need 1,000 subscribers for start make money.
Generate, yeah.
1,000 hours, but you need 1,000 subscribers. But when YouTube do, them now make you reach it so fast, you know, or so easy. They will make you work for it.
That's right.
Come on.
What me do? What me do, you know? Because I just start, you know, and people who are on this live now, remember me saying this to you today. You see, because the spirit I visit you just now, Vicious. Thank you, Charms. The spirit that I have, yeah, I'm everything to do with entertaining because I'm a dancer also. You see, and I know how to reach out to people. I know how to interact with people. I'm not shy of nothing, anything. I go for my thing, and me alone. I don't need a second. If you want to roll, you roll. But I'm not going to depend on you to roll for me to roll. You see? So, would love for everyone to support me to see the growth. You see, because it's better when you grow with someone than when they're already out there, then you know them. It's a different feeling. It's like, oh, this guy, I know this guy, man. This guy was, and we are one.
That's the thing. Some people are going to kill up themselves over people who them don't know. Well, give me some name.
Beyonce and all of them.
Yeah, they're going to kill up themselves over Beyonce and Rihanna. And
Rihanna.
Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Monica. Yeah, man.
Vicious, I'm fully watching your belt is on. All right. Yeah. All them know so you sell to Patty Mama Susie. Them not come. I don't understand why. Like only black people do it. Only black people do it. Because me, I see no Chinese. No, I say this to people all the time. Have you ever seen a Chinese in an African restaurant sit down and
no.
You must be mad. You must be mad.
You don't see it. It's only black people have a problem supporting blacks, you know? We don't like support each other. Look, if you see one entertainer do well, let me call me like Spice.
Yeah.
Look how Spice is doing well. Everybody should have proud of the woman. You go on the one of Spice, picture them and say, oh, much nastiness people write about Spice. It's the same thing for like Auntie Dana. The woman I do good. But if you go out there, you see how much nasty comments and how much bad mind and drag on them. This is what I say. Everybody have them faults and everybody have them ways. But when people, no matter who, you always see some negative if it's a black man or woman that try something. You understand me? Then we come to Mama Susie yard and Mama Susie food and then go they go say, oh, she can't cook. And I food still them. That's what I'm saying.
True, man. True. Human being, you know. And you know, say I brainwash you, you know.
No, I'm really wondering what the problem is. Is a slavery to all of them or something like that?
Brother, of course, no way you think. You can't laugh, but you have to laugh, brother, because I life, you know. Yo. Hey, Mama said she don't drink. I don't drink the rum though. Okay, no problem. Because she never sang with rum.
Yeah. They like that song there.
No problem, man.
And Monica walking the way of the light of the Lord. They tear her down. Yes, them tear down Auntie Dana. They're about a lot. When we say something,
Yeah.
even the people that share help, you know, even the people who share collect money for the help, some of them are man and say all sort of we see same thing happen with Spice and Fear dance to them. Same something like people all me to come help people and me hear back a road.
Yo, you see
Come
that
on
now?
here, sleep. And
Yeah.
I mean the house is small, but at least it cover enough head, you understand? And people are calm me. And the first question they want to know is if you move. Because them first you want to know if you have a more comfortable space to them. That's why I say nobody else can come back and me out now. But me always say that I always have to keep people. Yeah, because you help them and they use it against you. You
Yo,
know?
if you don't help them, then them still bring it down. You see me?
Wata Bam Bam says that they're a new YouTuber. All right, I like the name Wata Bam Bam. Wata Bam Bam. So Wata Bam Bam, leave a comment outside the videos, and
Yeah.
people will come back to you. You can check out Charms Lifestyle, Monica, Miles, anybody in this chat. Mix the Jam. They're all supportive people. So you just need to write down the names, leave a comment, and they will come back to your channel. And trust me, these people will support. They will support. And when we say we're not talking 1 hour support, then we did it 5, 6, 7 hours. They'll need the help with the GoFund for Stacy's grandmother. Okay, Monica, I forgot about that. You need to she's not buried yet. Oh Lord, I think it's a lady who died in Jamaica and she's still not buried. We need to try get some help, some GoFundMe. We need to push it, Monica. Can you send me the link in the on Instagram so I can push it? Send me the link on Instagram.
Jamin said he'd like to contribute, so they must send the link, yeah.
Yeah. Because I think, what's the name of the GoFundMe? I'm aware of the situation. I would like to contribute.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, man, we need to get the woman buried. This is not good at all. And maybe somebody have to write to the MP for MP, them go around and get votes in the election time. They're supposed to get help in these.
They already have a link for the GoFund. They already have a link for it.
I'm not sure. Monica would have to tell us if they have a link.
Because we can create some what a bam bam you welcome to. You can create something, you know.
Monica said no, not at all. So I think it means that they don't have to go for you yet. So we need to get it out there so that everybody 5, 10 years. I think the lady died a long time now. And she's still not buried because I think nobody have no money to bury her.
I said no, not at all. So they don't have it as yet.
Thank you, Monica. I will visit you later, says What About Mom. Actually, she said it's from November.
No, that's 1 year now.
December, January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh my Lord, 7 years?
7 months.
7 months. Yeah.
Approximately a year, that man.
Monica, see her battery dying, so we can't even tell Monica to come up on the stage and explain the situation. Well, I think it was somebody who died and there's nobody for gone as the money to bury the person. What about mom? Visit me and I'll leave a comment and I'll come back to you. Okay, yes, what about mom? Jam. Anybody in here? No, Jamfête. I don't know how to do the GoFundMe page. Are you in Jamaica or the US? I'm not sure. But I'm not even sure if somebody in Jamaica can start a GoFundMe. I'm not sure. I mean, also because of the scamming, the crackdown and a lot of
yeah.
I don't know if somebody in Jamaica can create a GoFundMe, but
let them check first because me can do it too, you know. join
Yeah.
through my music stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's better that somebody close to the family who can cash out the money, but I'm not sure how GoFundMe
I send it
works.
to you, you send it to them.
Right, but I think that when it's somebody from the family, people can see and cut. I don't know. I don't want.
Sometimes better than sorry, me not want nobody sorry, but sometimes
Yeah.
better stranger do it and because stranger really want them help, you know?
That's a
More
true.
than- yeah.
That's a true. Because how can somebody be dead for 7 months? The MP, come on, the MP must surely step in. But what the MP for the area? I spoke to Shadeen last week and still no money. It's a YouTuber's grandmother says, okay, so it's a grandmother of a YouTuber, and they need some money. It's how much money for bury her? I used to think that if you have somebody for a long time, the government would bury that person. I didn't know that they could keep a body for so long.
Yeah, but what you mean? It's a YouTuber grandmother.
No, it's
Which
somebody
YouTube?
with a YouTube channel, so that's how we know each other. Like Monica, I know her from YouTube. I've never like met her personally, but I can know her because she has a YouTube channel. So she's saying that another YouTuber whose mother it is who died, her grandmother.
Okay.
So she's saying that she doesn't know, but she came to the live stream and said it. I thought that after a while, I don't remember Jamaican laws and stuff, but I do have a lawyer friend that could ask. Because I thought that if the body was in the morgue for too long, then it would have to go into state care and the government would have to bury it. Because they can't keep the body eternally.
No.
That something is wrong in that process there. Monica is saying that she came on the live and said it. So, that is, I don't know. But do you know her personally, Monica, or not? Because I don't know. The situation is a bit disturbing. If it is that she's dead since November. It's how much you bury somebody in Jamaica, so? And is it that the children don't have it, or I don't know, something is amiss, but we'll probably try and hold the member of parliament or something, because I'm sure that any member of parliament here just will step in. So this is where But Monica, you can send me the information on my Instagram at Jamfête, and I'll see. I mean, I don't. Monica saying I don't know her, so we would have to contact the parlor and not give more money to who we don't know. That's what I'm saying, Monica. We would have to have more information because this is something that if we're gonna put our name on it, we need to make sure that it does so. You understand? We can't just create a GoFund. It's something very emotional. It's somebody's death, etc. So I mean, I would love to help, but we would also have to have information. So you'd have to find out from Shadeen which mark the body at, call the mark, find out how much money it is that's missing. We ask Shadeen if there's a property or identifies some potential burying ground. And we think we have to call the member of parliament to intervene. I don't know, we can write to the office or tweet them, or I don't know which area, but I'm sure we can get people on it. You know, Durban Malcolm, we can get it on the radio, 0106 or something. So, you know, I mean, on IG, I'm walking purpose with Monica Miles. Okay, Monica. I think I sent an email, a message to you on IG if you want, or you sent to me. But we need to do something. Definitely. Just don't know the MP, but so try and find out from her which area it is, or if you have her WhatsApp, then we can call and get some more information, because we can't just collect people money like that. We have to make sure that I saw you go.
That's right.
And if there's a money to be paid out, it's going to the parlor. It's not, you know. It's different if somebody said them not have no money and them want some help. It's different from like collecting money for us.
And not Augusta.
Yeah, I'm not saying it Augusta.
No, but just boy, you can't tell.
In 2021, we just have to check and make sure we have all of the relevant information.
That's right.
Even if we create a GoFundMe, we have to be able to put the accurate information on the thing. But the good thing is something like that in GoFundMe, you will get support.
She don't know the MP.
All right, so Monica says she have our WhatsApp, so at least we can start some discussion. Monica, I'm more than happy to help. I can use my links and see if we can get some higher authorities to interview as well. But definitely, let's link up on IG and WhatsApp, and we'll try and do something. All right, so they don't have no money. She says that she and her mother are not able to help. Okay, so they don't have the money. So all we need to find out is the mark and how much money we need to cover everything, so that we know exactly what if we're looking for 3,000 euro or 5,000 euro or whatever. So we need to find out. But we can't make the woman 1 year catch the woman on the ice. That would be unacceptable. That would be a bit too difficult. So, Monica, text me your number so that we can talk. All right, or send me a message on IG. Or let me give you my WhatsApp on IG. All right. Any money sending will be to the parlor, says Monica. Okay. Yeah, it will be if we're getting money, it will be covered whatever cost. So we'll have to get like a bill from the parlor, see what is possible, and how we can collect up or whatever. But it's a sad situation. 7 months for ice is not good for anybody. Whether rich man, poor man, bigger man, you know.
For real.
So if you can help, why not? And who used to tell maybe the woman will have one insurance so nobody don't know about. Enough people deal with insurance and with the struggle for there, and we don't know that insurance exists and them stuff. There's one thing, some of them old time people, they always save up for rainy day. Whether they're in bed or in a partner or in some fixed deposit or something.
Real talk, man. Better than some of the youngsters, them, eh?
So, all right, Monica. All right. Yeah.
Eddie,
Yeah.
Eddie, I'd like to interrupt this program to say this.
Yes,
Me,
ma'am.
I them a shut down and me no know me toothpick them they fi catch it up.
No,
So
man,
me
we're
a go
going
love you know and leave you. Me
to
know no but
That's a two
Eddie,
people catch him up.
and then we have a talk about yeah, me have some me we call you.
Yeah, man.
And me we send links. I just say your number is a public figure. I will send links to the public. So I will send the links them and I will tell you who me send the number to so you will hear from them. Jamaican artists ready.
All right, no problem. Jamin
All
says
right.
it's sad that it's too long for the dead to be buried. Poverty in Jamaica is real. Yeah, some people really are suffer. Really, some people really have it bad out there. All right, so thank you, Mama Susie.
Yeah, man.
Vicious,
Yeah,
I got
Mama.
one
Yes,
last.
sir. Boswa.
Yeah, just one last tune before you go.
Jaja. For real.
Everybody just do the big bounce.
Bounce.
The big bounce. The big
The big bounce. Mama Susie love it, did The big bounce.
Yeah, we soon do my song, my move and send it in. That's I do the big bounce.
Yeah.
The big bounce. Yeah, man, alright.
The 11th of this month, I have a weekend song gonna release. 11th of this month. So I can go in a piece of it.
Yeah, man.
Let's say YouTubers are ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready like Freddy.
All right. Wagwan for the weekend. I go party and link my G's, them real friends. Wagwan for the weekend. Smoke marijuana till my eyes them bleeding. Wagwan for the weekend. I go party and link my G's, them real friends. Wagwan for the weekend. Smoke marijuana till my eyes them bleeding. Oh, don't call my mobile to the neon weekend. Oh, pocket full of money and anything me toasting. Oh, and a be a bad girl they are surround the G's them. Oh, in a shot up shots and Victoria G string bubble wine, move your waistline, pretty look of face and your bumper behind. Love off your smile and me lock off your style. Look from this more you in and me ride. Hold you, grab on the rest your body, beat up your knee, turn me on. All right.
You're too bad.
Lots of Jamaican got talent in Belgium, guys.
Yeah, because we beep out the dirty words, you know, because I want to keep it clean.
Yeah, man.
Clean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Eddie, sorry
Yeah.
to say, but may I tell us, it's a pity Divine Sweet Mike was in and out. But
Yes,
they could
man.
have Vicious, they can't hear, you know.
They can hear
music,
the beauty.
you know, whether mic in or out, you just
Yeah.
hear the mellow in our thing, you know. But she
That's
bad,
true.
man.
That's true.
Check her out, man.
Yeah, man.
She
Straight up.
bad, man. Yeah, man, Eddie, it was a pleasure being on the show again tonight.
For real.
You know?
Yeah, man.
Next
Keep
time
continue
will
do what
be
you do, bro.
sometime.
Continue do what you do.
Yeah, man, Eddie, great job. Keep it up,
Yeah.
Eddie. It's a great job. We
it's a good look.
appreciate it
So,
as a good link up, you know. Really, really.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Enough respect. Manners and respect to all. Charm lifestyle, I don't know. Big up yourself, Charms. You don't know, say I real move up on the program too.
yeah.
We don't get to
Big
see
up,
your
Charm.
big pretty legs them today, but big up yourself, Charms.
Big up,
I don't
Monica.
know, I'm a real friend. Big up
Yeah,
everyone for the
Big
show
up
tonight
everyone.
now. Come out
Yeah,
and what?
man.
Big up, you know, the what's her name that is going to do the karate thing in France and this
Mama Sue, they want
weekend.
wait. Mama Sue, they want you to sing, you know, Mama Sue. You have to say something.
Valentina.
Sing,
It's
you
long
must see
time.
mad. Bread in the oven, baking, baking, baking. Now we say bread in the oven, baking, baking till the morning. Now I used to make a Eddie calling, calling, calling. Now I used to make a Eddie calling, calling till the morning. Now we say bread in the bread in the bread in the oven, and baking, baking. Now I do that. That's how we go to school, you know. We play a ring game twin already. We play a ring game twin. Finger mash no cry, girl and boy.
Boy, yeah.
Must not cry.
Guys.
Remember play, we a play, girl and boy. Go down on the middle. Finger break rock too, girl and boy.
Hey,
Broke them one by one.
girl
Girl and boy.
Two by two.
Girl and boy.
Two by two.
Girl and boy. Remember play, we a play.
play with a play.
Eddie, now you not do your thing too. You're well versatile over here. One of them Jamfête have it.
This is the next week.
Jamfête
We're doing
have
a
it.
special, what do you call it? Folk song special.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah.
Jamfête
Jamfête have it. Jamfête have it.
That's right.
You have it, Eddie. You have it. Manners and respect, Eddie, you know.
Yeah.
Only for blessings for your journey. You have it locked like a 10-volt in a vice grip. Remember that. Nothing can tight, so.
Hey,
Nothing no daddy round here, Eddie. You have it locked like a 10-volt in a vice grip. That means it really grip and it tight.
and we're climb, higher and higher and higher.
Yes.
Shadeen is here. I don't know if she wants to join. She doesn't have to show her face, but she can just click the link and explain the situation to us so that we can see if we can intervene. So I've dropped the link, Shadeen. I don't know if you see it. I don't know if you're there. What's Sean about my finger and my don't cry? I'm ready to play ring game. At your bedtime.
Where's the charm? I'm asleep now.
Hey.
What, Eddie, me know why you this charm, you know, cause me I ain't charm the day all night the last time, you know.
No man,
You
Cham.
understand? I know you ain't charm me for a cuss.
No man, Cham. I've been back. I joke. Me a joke. We have a cuss for the life, but in a real life, we just a cuss for the life. We just a try to build a vibes.
Yeah. Man.
Is Shadeen here? I don't see her comment. Huh, Cham said vibes next. So Cham, come up.
Charm act like a
Nice.
time.
Come with 5 minutes of the vibes.
This is vibes nice.
Shadeen, if you're here, you can click the link. Or Cham there. Cham now come. Mama Susie tired.
Yeah, man, me just put my eye drops in my eye. That's why I rub it, sir. Kind of irritate my eye.
Just click the link that hold on, let me pin. Just click the StreamYard link, Shadeen, that I've me put.
All right, then everybody bless up. Take
All right,
care.
man.
Yeah, man. Respect.
All right, Vicious. Blessings. Eddie,
All right.
me no know me always be last one with you.
Shadeen, the link, the StreamYard link, I've just dropped it, so I don't know if you can hit the link. She said she don't know if we connect.
Just tell her, just touch on the link now.
Yeah, just click on the link and enter the studio.
Just touch it. Tell her touch it with her finger. She good.
Yeah.
It will bring her right on.
Same way, so.
Yeah, she not fit type now.
Hello. Cham, come say hello, man. Click on the link and come say hello. Before we left, 5 minutes we have left. Let's see if Shadeen is coming backstage. We just I'm gonna see her backstage. She said, yes, host. Where you see Jamfête, touch it. I don't know, I want to say if you touch it now. I want to say touch
That's a
something.
blue writing.
She didn't touch the link. Right. Hit the link that's pinned at the top of the screen. If you can't, just let us know because we're wrapping up. It is 11 p.m. here in Europe. So,
Yeah, work tomorrow already.
yeah.
Have school tomorrow. Even if I'm online or whatever, it's still, you know, you have to hop on the thing.
I think she can't get in. She's having some issues. But we're going to wrap up, unfortunately. So, Monica, she can touch base with me on see, tired of creepy now on Instagram.
Of course, tired of creepy.
You can touch base with me on Instagram, and we'll see how best we can move forward with the situation. It would be good to help, you know. Our grandmother died from November and Chambéry because money have to come up, and sometimes enough money for therapy for Jamaica and all that stuff. So, all right. But guys, I want to thank you all for joining us. Thank you to Valentina, Nathaniel P, Davanna, Mama Susie, and to Vicious, the artist coming out of Belgium. Guys, a number of links. We left a number of links in the chat, and we're going to see how we can best support with Monica, Shelley Johnson, and her grandmother. All right, thank you so much to all those who are with us. Tom's Lifestyle, Mexican, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here on Jamfête Live. See you next week, Monday.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Mama Susie. Pick up yourself.
Yeah, man. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.